Boink.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mark.
everybody.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Also, Stacy. Guys, welcome to Figure It Out. We're very, very high energy today.
Wolverines.
Wolverines.
Badgers. That's that.
We've been flashing people up on the screen beforehand. So hello, welcome to everybody. We'll say hi to other people that are coming in that we didn't flash up on the screen, like Abby with Figure Fight Club.
How's it going, Abby?
Hello,
What's up,
Abby.
buddy?
How are you, sir?
And Skyfall. I gotta shout this guy out.
You better.
I don't want to become memed. I don't want to get in those meme crosshairs. Him and 78 points continue their love affair on Highly Posable on Fridays. Check those guys out. What's up, KJ?
Check it.
JMK, very high.
That's what I like to hear, buddy. Proud of you.
Kaiju fucking kitty and Papa Kukovic.
Hey, Pop.
Hey, Mr. Kukovic. Hey, ready?
I read that as toy tax on Toy Talk. I read toy tax. We got
Toy
paid
tax?
I don't know. That's where my head's at.
Every day we go live, we pay the toy tax.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, you guys. What's up, Peter?
We'll continue to say hi to people, but I think we just jump into this sumbitch.
Yep.
Let's get the production value out. Let's do this here.
Like we need light sticks and like drugs with that song.
Yeah. I like the rave.
Yep. It's a good time. Need one of those ridiculous Dr. Seuss hats.
Hell yeah.
Some pacifiers.
Yeah, we're gonna do the GTFO. We're gonna do some pickups, maybe some openings. Who knows? But throughout this, the meat that we'll get to later tonight is the best and worst superpowers, the most prominent, most pathetic, the most rad, the most lame. Let us know. We'll store those comments as we go, and when we get to the end of the meat segment, we'll see what you guys think.
Yeah.
1,000 points of light.
Were those curtains that you just
light.
opened?
Huh?
Were those meat curtains that you just opened that you did a minute ago? Oh, all right.
I was just GTFOing.
It's not sick, quivering roast beef curtains. That's not what you were doing.
Oh, that'd be like
You're like Cthulhu.
yeah. I was like, ah.
There went
well, that's dumb. We just lost 4 people just in that second.
We probably gained 4 fucking people. Just saying.
Perverts. Degens.
Degens. I'll lead off. I got a bunch of crap. Starting off
Look at that
with
piece of crap.
Starting with this. It's probably going to go on sale like that fucking tumbler.
Probably.
This is $99 for the Batman Beyond deal that I want to put. And this is, I think this, Vishay said Ninja, but I got this from Vishay V. Conley. And yeah, I want to have that be a transport there for the black and red elite Praetorians there.
Like that.
Hey guys, I don't have anything to open, but I'm extremely sorry. I got a phone call from my dad. I got to take over.
Yeah, you're good.
What should I do, bud?
Yeah.
It sounds like you might be the only one GTFOing, so take it away, bud.
Boop. There is Marvel's Warbird. I'm just gonna call her Captain Marvel. This is or Miss Marvel. It's always Miss Marvel.
Dirty bird.
Dirty bird, but
dirty birdie.
Yeah,
that's a good looking figure for
it's real. Good looking figure. I like the first one. I'm a mark.
Wish I would have gotten the first one, but I didn't.
For this one,
idiot.
And well, speaking of Mark, here's another thing. I'm an idiot.
You are a Mark.
Well, if I want a JMK Custom Destro with the tombstone body that I didn't have a Destro head.
Oh.
Now I've got the whole recipe going on here. So that might be happening.
You got the whole world. in your hands. Blake wants to know how you got Warbird so soon. Who'd you have to service in an elevator to get that choice?
You know
piece?
what? I think it was off of Amazon because I stopped using Pulse because fucking Hasbro Pulse is
you
the
service
last
Jeff Bezos?
fucking one to get it out, man.
Wow.
So I might be getting rid of my Hasbro Pulse deal.
I don't see a point to it. Like, you're the last to get it. You get no communication. They're going to ship DHL. They're not direct. I don't understand.
They're not Hasbro. They're a third party.
Is. Like,
and I mean, why am I paying this extra money?
I don't get it.
It's so dumb.
You know?
This one I've had my collection for a hot minute, but I got to bust them out. That paint app that Todd McFarlane is usually really good on.
God,
Jesus.
that's terrible.
That is the stuff of nightmares right there.
What the hell, Todd?
I don't know.
That is not a good looking figure.
And he didn't wire that. It's very
Todd. He's falling asleep
cheap.
at the wheel. Gaines, come get your boy. He's forgotten how to toy.
The Titus action figure they did for Secret Level, I didn't realize it was the Titus figure. I mean, he actually released that a while ago, and I went and it showed up and like, hey, maybe you should buy this. I'm like, Jesus, that's their version of Titus. How do you fuck that head sculpt up
like that?
Again, Todd's usually really good with that kind of shit. But I guess if he does lose it, it's either he doesn't have enough paint on it, which cool, I can put some paint on it. But I guess if he loses shit, it's usually the face. Things go sideways. He's like, goes down. Fuck this guy. Yeah, that's my GTFO.
That's good. Look at that haul. What up, Talib?
I missed it where you got the Warbird from. I'm sorry. Where did you get it from?
Amazon.
Pretty sure it was Amazon. I didn't do a Pulse this time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it had to have been Amazon because I didn't do Best Buy. I know I didn't do Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, do I really need, another Warbird? Probably
well,
not.
If you're doing Dark Avengers, you're going to need that one definitely.
I'm not going to do Dark Avengers. Fuck that shit.
Well, you're going to, even involuntarily, you're just going to end up with Dark Avengers.
Yeah. I would like to do the version of Thunderbolts that's got like Agent Venom in the black and red, Frank.
Oh yeah, the black and red too. Yeah. Well, get your Red Hulk while the getting's good.
That shit. Well, I've got the Select one. I'm good there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that movie Hulk does not look good, man. I even want to use that.
Did you already pre-order an Agent Venom to paint over the red?
Well, you know what? That might, since that doesn't have any waist articulation, I might do that with that Venom.
I mean, you're just painting over the white,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was going to risk me fucking a figure up, that's going to be the one to do it. So that's a good idea. Because when it showed up in Big Bad Toy Store in my pile of loot, I was like, oh, I should have canceled that after I watched that review. Fuck. But I did not.
It's for you, Woody.
And then, Jeff, you said you don't have any GTFO?
I ain't got shit.
Didn't you have that Batman
I didn't buy it.
Broke out?
Nope. I don't have anything. So I have a Mafex Batman that I found in a tub. I opened him up already, and he's sitting in the Mafex tub. So yeah.
Gotcha. And then Mikey, nothing, no GTFO.
I did not acquire anything this week.
I did
or
not.
The last week. I did not. Although I did see this evening on a post from my comic shop that the new wave of Too Thin Coats came in. So they've got new colors. I am very much looking forward to getting my greedy little fingers on those.
I think the next issue of the last Halloween has come out as well, so I'm probably going to head to my comic shop next week and pick that up.
I might hit my comic book shop. That's a good idea. I might do that tomorrow.
Nice.
I don't know what I've got built up. Was Tony on your custom deal Wednesday? I can't remember if Tony was in the chat or not for that.
Tony popped up for a little bit. He said hello to y'all.
Yeah, I was like...
Pretty sure, yeah.
We had a lot of people. That was very, very surprising.
I tell you what, dude, it was kind of overwhelming the amount of people that were there.
I had about 10 people at one point, which was pretty nuts.
69.
Nuts in a bad way, but that's
69. Yeah. The YouTube gods were shining on that day.
Yeah, that did not
No,
hurt anybody's
good
feelings.
idea on that stream, Zach. That
Yeah,
was
Tony,
fine idea.
Loki. We had. I don't think Gun Bunny. I don't think we saw Gun Bunny show up, but we had a lot of
Did not see Gun
customizers
Bunny.
that
Don't
popped
know
up
if he
on
was
the
there. He might have been. I
screen.
don't know.
Yeah, and they were again sharing tips and tricks and what they like as far as like product.
Also, for the most part, I was not looking at the screen, so I
Yeah.
very possibly missed a
And I'm
lot.
old and I forget shit. That's all. Like, was Tony in the stream?
That's true. That's true. I know he was there in heart, regardless.
Well, then with the end of GTF, let's just move it to the next sucker. Let's just go. It came from the collection.
Let's
Do it. I got that off Pornhub. That was weird.
What?
What? Nothing.
Zach loves his wife.
Oh my god, she knows I. Well, actually, I can't watch Pornhub since that was banned in my area, my state. And I'm not using a VPN to get around it, so I just use Twitter like everybody else. Why are we talking about this again?
You did this. This is all you. I'm not going down for this.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not going down for this.
This airplane. You boys have a good one.
It came from a collection. Let's see if I can get this. I'm trying to do this on the fly. I don't want to get Stacy. Oh, thanks. I just got it stuffed. Boom, boom, boom. Add stage. Boop.
Oh, that's a bear.
It's a bear. Look at that bear. Let's make
What a
that.
bear.
Let's make that bear big. Let's go big.
Not
bear.
me.
Mikey's not a bear. He might be a bear. I don't know.
Hey, if you guys can figure out how to do that immediately,
even if that were a thing.
This is the Memory Toys Berserker bear, like a War Clan bear.
Remember the bear.
Remember bear.
That's soft goods covering up the genitalia.
That is just some very soft. Let me just tickle that right there.
Oh, tickle it.
Yeah, just some nice soft
That's
plastic.
an interesting place to tickle.
Yeah,
that's full service right there.
Yeah.
That is.
Whatever it takes for this show. Okay.
Zakainen bears all.
Oh God. Damn, the Punisher. Okay. But yeah, I do. I love this figure. And the one thing I hated about this whole thing was I think it was a 1 in 10 chance to get the panda.
Mm.
And I really wanted a fucking panda. Whoop. And I didn't get that 1 in 10 shot because I was a sweet summer child who didn't really, know that toy companies will just F you. But I ended up on eBay after like a year finding someone that sold them for retail. So I was like, sweet. And I knew when I got the brown bear, because I mean, they have a black, they had, the polar bear, right? I think BBTS had the polar bear version, I want to say, as their exclusive. But I finally was able to get me the panda. I did, again, retail. I was like, I'll pay that every day of the week. And I made these.
Appropriate it with that bracelet.
I made this. It's a necklace. This necklace won't even fit my hand. That's how small it is.
I thought they might fit somewhere up there.
But yeah, I just have a soft spot in my heart for some monstrous freaking pandas. So I was very stoked to get this son of a bitch. And I usually pose them with like my Street Fighters. I've got them in that scene.
What a horrible situation to be in.
And I can't remember, was it Tekken that had the bears? Like Como or something was the bear in Tekken, I want to say you could play as, which I hated. I did not like playing any of the bears. I don't
remember the bear character. I might have been out of it by then.
I think it was Como, and it had, this one of the skins was, hey, you can be a panda.
Kuma.
Like Puma.
It's not a Kuma.
It's not a Kuma.
Puma.
But yeah, I definitely. Oh God!
Look out! Bear attack!
Bear attack! And now my hand is going to have baby pandas. It's pregnant now.
That's what you get for using eucalyptus scented lotion right there. Panda went after it.
It couldn't help itself.
Or is that koalas?
Koalas.
I think those are koalas. No,
Bamboo.
I'm no bear
pandas.
expert.
you know,
The bear
bearologist.
necessities.
You don't have a degree in bearology.
Jujutsu
Bearology
Kaisen,
is not a strong suit.
Jujutsu Kaisen has a panda character, which I don't know. I might mess with that, but I might mess with some soft goods and give him a monk robe because there's some on eBay that's some monk accessories. And it was like 65 fucking bucks.
Mm.
I'm like,
Fuck.
I'm betting I could. Well, I already save money by doing my own necklace. So
You should
They make-
maybe a
they make-
vest.
which I'm
Maybe
like,
a vest.
I'm like,
Give him
hey,
some
honey.
samurai garb.
I was like, honey, can I borrow your beads, jewelry, people? But yep, that's one of my favorite pieces of my collection is that monstrous ass panda bear memory toys.
Hello, Jeff.
Oh,
Damn it, you guys! How the hell else am I supposed to do it?
I don't know. I was ready though. Like,
Jeez.
you know,
Did you see? He snapped into it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
Jeez.
good to go. Like, I
was like, when they cut back to him after they have technical difficulties, the reporters, they're like, Johnny, how's the story coming? And he's just,
or it's, did you hear what that bitch just said? And it's like, oh, sorry, Johnny.
I did not realize we were rolling.
Corn pub. Oh my goodness. All right, so then Jeff, you said nothing for Mick came from the collection this time.
I said the exact opposite of that.
Okay.
He's got lots of things.
You're up, buddy.
All right.
Show us the goods.
So this is a jackhammer from Mask. It is a Venom vehicle. And one of the best things about the old jackhammer here is that it does turn into an armored vehicle. As our buddy Chad would say, it is not a tank, but kind of a tank. The coolest part about this is that the shooty guns shoot up front, so they're moving when you pull the wheel. So there is a gun that goes right there, but that's a $30 gun for something microscopic, so I decided not to do it. But if you did have the gun, it's actually kind of cool because there's a spot in the truck itself to store the gun. So that's pretty fucking cool. And the driver's name is Cliff. He's got a helmet whose name I don't remember. But Cliff.
It looks like Sloth.
Right?
Exactly.
He looks like a Bond henchman right away, and it's kind of awesome. Like the eye patch and like the pistol and the front holster. Like, I think he was one of my favorite bad guys from Mask. So, yeah, this thing's fucking cool. And that's all I got. That was it.
What's up, Four Feathers? I just went to the Four Horsemen. What's up, Four Feathers? Mojo likes it.
Hey, you can't go wrong with Mask.
It is rad.
Mask is solid.
Good toy line.
It's a solid mask.
Excited to see what they'll be doing with Who's It's.
Loyal subjects.
Yeah.
I hope it's something cool.
Mask always rules. Number 1 on my car.
Number 1.
Mikey, how about you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got some things. You got some stuff.
I got a thing to show. I was inspired by today's releases. So I went ahead and got one ahead of everybody. There it is. I already got it. You suckers are gonna wait for it, but that's right here. See that?
Boom.
See that? Same thing, no big deal.
Ninja, good to see you here, bud.
Articulated Ninja. Someone mentioned
What's up,
Mask.
dude? Yeah, so I just pulled this off the shelf and I was looking at it and I was like, "Yep, that's the same exact figure, just a new torso."
But Mikey, where does he sheath his daggers? There's no place to put them, as opposed to this new figure.
Bend over, I'll show you. In the word of
That's
Clark
some nerve talking to me like that.
The old prison sheath.
Talking to you. He's gonna keister him.
Yep. The old prison sheath.
Somebody learned how to keister. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what's happening? Oh,
Hello.
not me. I ain't doing it. I'm not driving.
No, this is all me.
All right, yep. Just
You're
to let
welcome,
Chad know,
everybody.
I was getting shit, so I adjusted and I fixed it, right?
If you like my body and you think I'm sexy. All right.
Oh,
Anyway.
not so easy, huh?
No, it's super easy.
I mean, it's not. You just look at the buttons. I mean,
Look, this is what the people paid for. This is what they want.
exactly.
I'm just asking what you I'm sorry, what are we chill guys?
That's not how he said it. Say it like
That's
he
not
says
how he said it at all.
What are you chill guys doing today besides showing off early and hand maximum figures?
that was a little zesty. I don't think that's how he would say it.
I think that was. I have to agree with Mikey.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. There's
Nailed
some
it.
kind of happy medium there. That's some middle ground.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post.
I mean, I love the I love the genuine.
Yeah, Ninja, we are going to be talking about here in a minute or so. The meat we'll be talking about superpowers, ones
Yes,
that
sir.
suck and ones that don't.
Or superpowers with caveats, which are bad.
So, Mikey, are you going to get the upgraded Warpath or nah?
No.
I don't like the hostage
I-
pack. I have no desire to get that X20.
I like that X23 that they've really improved the articulation of that because that's real low articulation on that first one.
Yeah.
I like that, but the Warpath. This is not tooting my own horn, but I genuinely feel like it's barely better than the one that I made. And if it's not pinless, then I can't even like squeeze in that fan excuse. You know, we're like, well,
Right.
this one's pinless. I can't even do that with this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate pins. I just don't understand why they're using them.
Oh, so that's a pretty simple question to answer. So yeah, on most figures or newer figures, there's no pins on like the elbows, right? It's a money thing, and also when you're customizing, it's easier to get the pins out than working on the elbows with the locks in them. So when you're customizing a figure and you're taking an arm apart with the pins, you can use the pin to unplug the pin, pull the arm apart.
I get that, but why would
pin is
Hasbro
easier
not
to
go with pinless? If it's money, then why'd
it's
they
fine.
go pinless before in all their other figures? That shit don't make sense.
But the pins cost less money than pinless, as far as I know.
So you're saying pinless costs less money?
No.
So it costs
pins
less money
cost
to use pins, right?
Yeah.
Then why'd they even go with pinless figures in the first fucking place before that?
Because everyone complained.
So, and then they went. Okay, none of this is fucking making sense to me about why they went pins on this fucking figure at all.
Well, they've pinless is the transition. I mean that is the innovation of toys is not having pin joints. But every once in a while, Hasbro likes to remind you that they are in charge and you will buy what they make. So they just slip back and don't improve on shit.
Or take it away, like on Agent Venom, where they got rid of his waist articulation, which is fucking insane.
Well, that Warpath buck is coming from the Omega Red, right? The Omega Red came in the 5-pack of the Wolverines, right? So, like, even that figure had pins in it still. So, and they said they were using that buck again, so, like, maybe that... Who the fuck knows, man? It's probably just easier to use one.
Well, that's what I was saying. The single release, I can't remember what build a figure that was, but it was the X-Force Warpath, the red and blue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the exact same figure. It just has the articulation, the pivot torso, and then the lower ab crunch. So they made a new torso, but I am betting that those arms and legs are the exact same with new boots. And
yeah, it's just crazy to me.
Over the arms.
The decision process they're going through, like Headcanon's talking about, when they mix them and then there's pins and no pins. Like what in the absolute fuck?
And it looks like maybe they,
It was Strong Guy. For the build.
Strong Guy was the build figure. Strong Guy,
yeah.
That makes sense because it was X-Force. So there was an X Factor.
And then Tyler typed in,
Tyler
Lalonde.
Good call. Yeah,
I do understand that 3PO has declared war on Canada, but remember, you're one of the good ones, and I'm gonna fight for you.
Wolverines.
Val says D pinless is cheaper. So yeah, again, man, every time I hear anything, it just none of this shit fucking makes sense about what the fuck Hasbro's doing, especially like Headcanon said, where they mix them. What? So yeah, I probably am gonna. I don't have an X-Force Warpath, so but I don't like hostage packs. Do what?
They're $22 on eBay.
Yeah, I'll probably just skip it, man, and just call it good.
Okay.
Honestly, even that Kingpin, I like the Kingpin on the Mr. Fix-It, but I've already got the.
It's good.
The
It's
OG.
good looking. It's a good looking figure, but
I want to take these parts and throw him on that Kingpin. Does that make any sense? Like the hands and the head. Like I want to do that. I think that'll look cool. So
yeah,
they might have gotten me with that.
Yeah, if anybody wants to get any of these figures, like, I mean, people who've missed like Kingpin or, they didn't have, Warpath, I get why you'd want to, get these figures. I get it. For us that have these things and it's not that big of an upgrade, meh.
Yeah, that's where the hard sell is.
Yeah. And
Squadron Supreme. That's right. Our Hyperion had a mix. I think his legs were pinless and his arms were pinned.
Which is just weird.
And me and Blake is going to be with me on Monday, rumbling and ranting.
Great.
Tyler just wants, that's all he wants. He wants the ones with him. Yeah, pinless is cheaper, but you know what's even cheaper than that? We're using a mold that has pins.
Not buying it.
There you go.
Not buying. Yeah, Hasbro is going to save me a shitload of money because I don't even know if I'm going to get that black cat. I initially wanted her, but then the up close shots, I was like, man.
Yeah.
No, they don't have me on a single figure in that wave. I'm just like, well, maybe if I see that one in the wild, or if it goes on clearance, or GameStop does one of their buy two get one things, like maybe it would make it into that. But I'm not going after any of them. There's some okay stuff. Like I think the black suit Spidey's kind of cool, but I have the best black suit Spidey I can possibly have right now. So unless I see it for cheap, I'm not going to do it.
As do I.
Yeah, I think it's be the same, man. I think it's going to be, if I see something on clearance, deep discount,
maybe I'll
2
go
for 1 sell.
Because I do like my Spider-Man. I do like the posability of them. And
did you like? I can't remember if it was Northern Nomad that chatted me on Instagram where all the Spider-Man they show for Gamerverse don't have the C hands for the gripping the webs. Like all the shots they did with webs, they usually had the loop around the open hand is what they did. What the fuck?
Yep.
Why would you give them webs to hold on to and not give them hands to hold the webs with? That's just,
I don't know. I don't know if there's ever been a Spider-Man that came with a C hand.
Because this company is the company that couldn't fucking manage a Power Rangers license, even though it was in like its highest level of popularity when they had it.
I did not notice that when they were showing that off, but I kind of wasn't paying attention, Ninja. I kind of was like, don't care, not going to buy any of that shit. But not having butterfly joints in that black suit buddy and no double neck.
Not surprised when Marvel does like stuff that's textured, it loses articulation. Somehow they don't understand that you can do texture and articulation. Like every time an MCU figure comes out, you'd be like, why do none of these have butterfly joints? Like, none of them.
It's going to break up the sculpt.
Weird.
So speaking of superheroes, should we talk about superpowers or not so superpowers?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go into the meat. The meat. Let me get my little dilly up though. So we're gonna alternate. We're good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Guys in chat, let us know. We'll star those suckers that as we come across them. for what do you think? What powers are sweet and which are sour? Oh,
See, Mikey.
okay. Mikey's
out.
Mikey's out. He's like, nope, sorry. His superpower was the Irish goodbye. It's pretty good power. I'm not going to shit on that one.
Yeah, no, that's great power. No commitment. Everything's fine.
He probably pizza showed up. Maybe. Let's get into it here.
Oh, Blake, that's such a fucking cool goddamn thing you got. So I wanted to get in on that fucking Kickstarter from McFarlane, and I could not. Fucking pissed that I didn't. But also, they're making a fucking Fortress of Solitude in that line. Somebody drug up a page where it was like, this is not available yet. But they're making the Fortress of Solitude with a Superman robot, and I am fucking stoked. Because it's like $30, you know?
Well, that's pretty goddamn good for those play sets.
That's like the equivalent of 1987 Superpowers money for the Hall of Justice.
What are the superpower figures normally?
$10.
Are they $10? Or is that when they go on clearance?
No, they're usually $10 when they go on clearance, so like 5 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, $10 is a great fucking price point. I mean, I've grabbed several of them.
Yeah.
My hardest problem, and I mean, it's one of those things. If I see it, I'll pick it up. And I know Jeff Butler had a couple he was looking for, and I just don't see them in the stores anymore in my area.
GameStop. I don't know if you go over to GameStop that often, but that's how I'm finding mine. Yeah.
No, I'll find some, but it won't be any of the ones that anyone's looking for.
Right. I picked, this was a couple of weeks ago, I picked up the unmasked Batman, so the Bruce Wayne head that's like drawn by Neil Adams, that Batman. Fucking great Batman. And the fucking what else? The classic Robin with the too long a cape. So
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna start off with some superpowers over here.
All right.
And I guess we should preface this too. So when we're talking about this, most, I'm going to say Omega level heroes, right? Superman, Hulk, there's a combination, right? They have several fucking power sets that was, puts them head and shoulders above everybody else. So we're just doing that one power set, right? You take that on its own. Is it cool? Is it not cool? My first one that I can tell you that I fell in love with was regeneration. Now, when I was, started reading comics, not fucking everybody on the fucking planet had regeneration. Wolverine, for the longest time, man, when I was reading comics, was it. And then, and as far as Marvel goes, and I don't know, Sabretooth probably, get that brought up. Sabretooth was probably the next one as far as a villain with regeneration powers that I remember. And this is all before, Liefeld did the whole Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, and then it seems like everyone at that point, regen just was packaged fucking with everybody had fucking regen.
Especially if you had anything to do with Weapon X.
Yeah.
Silver Fox had regeneration powers. Like, it was everywhere.
And then everyone ended up in fucking Weapon X. Fucking Bullseye ended up in fucking Weapon X with adamantium, the rarest fucking metal on Earth.
It somehow
Bullseye has a adamantium coated fucking skeleton. I'm like, well, then he has to have regenerative powers then.
Well, it's otherwise we just for Superman.
Smallville, kryptonite, that shit.
Kryptonite's so rare. Oh, wait, I found some kryptonite. What's underneath this bed? Oh, kryptonite. Okay.
Yeah, my faucet's like, you check this out? Oh, you've got kryptonite in your lines. Oh, fuck. Okay.
No, God damn it, not again.
I really liked Smallville initially, but god damn, I was
those later seasons got real bad real fast.
What's in this can of Spam from 20 years ago? Fuck, it's kryptonite.
Goddamn kryptonite.
It's fucking everywhere.
And this can of Spam is now sentient. Shit.
Yeah. And on the DC side, so it was Slade Wilson, but I mean it was a super soldier serum, right? So but part of that package, regeneration. Captain America, back to Marvel. Super soldier serum gave regeneration. The Hulk, I don't think they ever showed the Hulk having regenerative powers until he was gray. And there's that famous 300, I can't remember the comic book issue. Wolverine, has the Hulk in the reflection of his claws, right? That fight, great. I love that Todd McFarlane issue too. But he sits there and he's like, hey, this one will be like, the last time when I fought him, he's green. My claws can actually cut him. And he sits there, just guts him right in the chest. He's walking away. And Grey Hulk gets up and he's like, let's try that again. And you see that he's healing. So now well, the green version, once you actually can get through his fucking skin, well, now he's going to regenerate. Was that on any of your guys' list?
Nope.
No.
No. Hey.
No, it was not.
Right on. Jeff, what you got for your first one?
So my very first one. Give me 1 second while I set up my thing that I got here. That sounded way wrong, didn't it?
And Robert's saying Wolverine was the regeneration.
Yeah.
Light regression too.
Didn't Spider-Man eventually fucking have it too?
Man, not that I ever remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, it's just called bad writing. I mean, and then it was the stakes too. You weren't worried about someone getting fucking hurt. Oh, they're going to regenerate. It'll be fun.
So it's not Aquaman's power set, but being able to breathe underwater, I always thought would be fucking cool, especially when I was a kid. Swam a lot. That's a fucking cool superpower. Like, you can go to any depths of the ocean or pool that you would like, then you're good.
This was definitely not on my list, Mikey.
Not on my list. But it's a cool
Chat,
power.
Chat,
That
anyone?
is definitely a stupid power, Jeff. Not on anyone's list.
Chat, anybody?
Nope.
Let me get on Reddit real quick. I'm gonna go check for that one.
I mean, his talk to fish power is awesome too, but then again, I'm a fucking Aquaman fan, so there's
what if you could breathe underwater, but you were also one of the worst swimmers ever?
Oh yeah, I thought about that too. That's just
Wouldn't that fucking suck?
Well, I think I can breathe underwater because I can't fucking swim.
I'm gonna fucking drown.
right?
Yes, Talib. Yep, Lobo.
awesome.
Crazy healing factor, which I really liked. It initially, Lobo's power was every drop of blood spawned another clone of Lobo. Fucking love the shit out of that until Brainiac neutered him, basically.
Yeah. Thank you, Talib. That's what I'm talking about. Jeff Jones did make fucking Aquaman cool. Thank you.
Jeff
Not
Johns
the fucking. Wait, did he say Aquaman made Aquaman's abilities cool?
All of his abilities.
Look at him breathe underwater. Fucking sweet.
No, like they tied
Metal,
it into like Camelot at one point, and like he was King Arthur and fucking all this other cool
You
shit.
can make the
Somebody else talk,
cool.
please.
You can make the character cool. Making him breathe underwater seem fucking cool. I guess he got you. I mean, okay.
I would love to be able to breathe underwater. Like, that'd be great.
Every video game I've ever fucking played, I'm like, God fucking damn it, the water level. Fuck. Mario, fucking the water level.
Because you're running out of breath. But if you could breathe underwater, you wouldn't be running out of breath.
Yeah. All those uncharted tombs where you got to swim under and you can't find the fucking hole. You can't find the surface.
Tomb Raider, Morrowind, fucking everything.
World of Warcraft turning red and you start blacking out and you're like, no.
Zach, what raid was it that you needed fucking water breathing potions for in a while? God damn.
I don't know.
That's been too long, but fuck, man.
I probably ejected out of my goddamn mind because I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
So, Mikey, belly button lint, is that going to be your choice for superpower?
Oh, fuck off! Come on. Fucking asshole.
Breathing underwater.
But there's a superpower by there's a guy that can actually form constructs out of belly button lint. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
That's worse than mine.
Yes, it is.
Undoubtedly so.
What can you do? I can manipulate my toe cheese.
Little cheese gremlin.
Little toe cheese gremlin. Not just a cheese gremlin. Cheese gremlin, I'm down for. Toe cheese?
None of that.
Your water's good until you realize that fish pee in the water. People pee in the water. Cities dump heat into the water, and that's
Goodness.
the best that they're going to do.
But I mean, we
But
all drink water, so it's gonna get in your body eventually.
it's not like it's like Slurm on Futurama, where he sees how Slurm's made. He's like, "Oh God,
Yeah, and it just takes a big ass shot. Yeah.
ugh."
So my number 3 best is telekinesis. Boys love telekinesis. The amount of use I could possibly get out of telekinesis in just day-to-day life. Just
Grabbing
drop
boobs.
my pin. Boop, got it. Super useful, fantastic. And it's with mutant abilities, it's like muscles. The more you use it, the more you train it, the stronger it could become. I mean, you've seen what Jean Grey can do. You've seen what Magneto can do with controlling magnetic fields. Telekinesis, you could go crazy.
Moan like you're having an orgasm when you used your powers?
Lint liquor, worst of the Lantern Corps.
I mean, didn't Jean Grey do that in the cart?
If it was X-Men 97, is that the cartoon?
Yeah.
Never watched it. X-Men Evolution.
Shocker.
Yes.
I like that one.
Oh yeah, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Yeah, underwater and definitely being undead.
You can fly with telekinesis. Lift yourself up and zoomies.
I'm trying to think of who I'm thinking of. Like, so yeah, Jean Grey, I think, is like the first telekinetic I think of.
Scanners.
Scanners had telekinesis?
Yeah, now they're causing dudes' heads to blow up, or was that psychic shit?
I think that was psychic shit.
I'm
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I was thinking it was more telepathy, but maybe.
I haven't watched it in like 10 years, so there's that too.
It's been a fucking hot minute.
Jim from The Office has telekinesis. He was able to move that fucking hat
True.
rack.
It's true, but that was later shown. That was an umbrella.
I don't believe that part.
Now Dwight is convinced that he has it. Yeah.
What about Snowflame? The character's power is activated by cocaine. Okay, I'm down.
Snowflame.
I think everyone's fucking superpower is activated by cocaine. Just
Beer.
saying.
To me, get over here. Get over beer. Telekinesis is great. I'm trying to think of who else has telekinesis like off the top of my noggin as far as a superhero goes.
I really can't think of anything. The only one that I can think of is Terra, but that was like Earth stuff from DC.
Well,
yeah, that was elemental.
Cable has it, but he's always using it to keep his fucking body together.
Yes, yeah, because I mean, it was telekinesis, telepathy.
Sucks.
Did he have telepathy too? It was.
Yeah, he's got a plethora of psionic powers.
The technovirus just murdered all that, right?
But I mean, most of the Summers family tree has some sort of similar psionic power, or beams.
Jedi. I mean, yeah, Tristan, you're right. You think about
Jedi.
Telekinesis.
They're just boring with their telekinesis. Oh, I got this door for you. Fucking Sith, though. I'm gonna fucking jump that guy from over here. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Strife.
Yep. Summers family tree. See.
Now, also gonna make that dude's fucking head do a 360.
That one's a clone, I guess, but.
Oh, listen, I'm not going to put this on our list, but I'll give this an honorable mention now that Mel Gibson had the worst superpower and what women want. I'll give you that one. And telekinesis leads to diabetes.
So what's your first worst power there, Zach?
I think we just
is it breathing underwater?
No, but it's talking to fish and or animals. I'm gonna lump that in there as Aquaman, Squirrel Girl, fucking who
feels
else?
Very personal.
It does feel very personal. What did the animals do to you, Zach?
Well, nothing. I don't fucking talk to them, right?
Well,
I guess I talk to them. I just don't understand what the fuck they're saying. So guess what? Everything's fucking fine.
You're a liar. I've heard Sammy have full-blown fucking conversations with your ass.
And again, like we talked about, well, I have no fucking idea what he's talking about. Happy, sad.
That's what
I
you say.
knew.
That's what you claim, but I don't think that's true. I don't think he would talk
would that be
much.
a useful power back by itself? That I was like, oh, now I can listen to it. Maybe I found out my cat's a gigantic fucking pervert. Maybe I find out my fucking cat's super fucking racist.
Yeah, I can
I
see
think it's
that.
crazy you don't automatically assume that's the case just because it's a cat.
I know cats are murder balls. I mean, I've got that part, right? But I didn't know they were racist murder balls. I didn't have that until just now.
Way to go, Tristan. I concur.
But yeah, you're talking about a superpower as a kid. I'm like, hey, buddy, we're picking superpowers. What do you want to do? You want to talk to animals? No, mister, I don't. I don't want to do that. That's not the superpower that I want.
I could get some real use out of talking to animals.
You could.
You just lure them to their death and you just have food.
No, is that going to be?
You could have your coworkers mauled to death by a badger or a bear and have totally clean hands.
So are you doing that versus telekinesis?
No, there's a reason it's not on my list. I'm just saying it is useful.
It can be useful.
Why is it still dropping? Why is it still dropping?
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about like Dar the Beastmaster compared to like fucking Jean Grey here, so.
It's true.
Yeah, it sucks.
But if we're talking live action movies, a lot more people have positive things to say about Beastmaster than they do any iteration of Jean Grey.
You ain't fucking wrong, brother.
Sophie Turner or Framke Dressing, either way.
Ask
Legend series. He fucking loves Beastmaster.
I don't think I've ever heard him talk about Beastmaster.
Oh yeah.
So my God, Jeff, I got to hear what the fucking worst power you've got for
super speed.
Jesus fucking Christ, you dumb.
Here's why. Most people aren't fucking coordinated. There's a little bit of uncoordination going on, right? So, like, imagine you're running at Mach 500, you trip, you fall, congratulations, you're a grease stain on the fucking ground. Sure, you can make it to Tahiti in 2 seconds, but if you fucking trip or run into a building, the laws of physics state that that's a big-ass explosion. Fuck that power. Look, unless you have like a
swimming
or
versus
like a
super speed.
Suit.
Holy Christ on a cracker.
No, seriously, unless you have like a science
Buddy,
team.
listen, I know you're trolling. Chat knows you're trolling. No one's taking you goddamn serious.
I swear to God, I'm not. I swear
you don't believe in God, so that's adorable that you're swearing to God. Okay.
I'm not trolling. I've had these slides prepared since whenever. But
it's called preparing a lie. It's super easy.
No, it's literally super speed because if you don't have a science team backing you, if you don't have the right clothing, you're naked and you're fucking on your own.
Yeah. Or you could have the power to swim and be on a planet where there's no fucking water. That'd be pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, it would be.
Jesus. HGC, don't run Mach 500, maybe 499. Don't quite hit 500.
Now, what about the stuff that comes with the speed?
Kaiju's with you. Kaiju agrees.
Where you would be able to vibrate your molecules to phase into things.
Fuck that. I wouldn't even want to fucking try that. Look, this is a lot of mass, all right? So imagine me with super speed and fucking vibration powers. How the fuck do you think that would go well if I fucked that up? No, thank you.
I don't know.
That's why those people don't
just
make
dial
it
back
become
those vibration
superheroes.
powers, and I think you could be pretty popular.
Jeff is technically correct. Canada stands with you.
I mean, I wasn't trolling. I'm dead serious about that. Like,
sure, buddy.
That's horrible power.
Horrible power. Swimming, superpower, super speed.
No, breathing underwater is what I said was the first.
Oh, sorry.
Get it straight, you dickhead.
Yeah, my God. They kind of do that too, Blake, where it's almost like it's a subset, right? Where they're resilient. Like the boys that you brought up, Blake, where A-Train ran through a bitch, which was amazing. He was okay. She didn't fare so well. Hal Jordan. Hey, change your avatar. Come on, man. You're really phoning it in. You probably had that one for at least 3-4 hours. Come on, buddy. What's up, Val? She loved your vibration powers.
You got that good vibration. No.
So what do you think, Mikey? What's one of your worst ones? Is it super strength or your body's going to tear itself apart, obviously?
No. It's flight by bird wings. That power
That's on mine. Congratulations, buddy.
Flight by bird wing fucking sucks.
Angel in
And
the
that is
beginning.
considering one of my favorite X-Men
Sucked.
characters is winged. I love Warren Worthington III. That power sucks.
Now, did you love him before
Your
he
bones
became
are made
Archangel?
of fucking glass. Anything could destroy your one power set, and if you're hurt a little bit, you ain't flying. In fact, if you've got enough feathers removed, you're not gliding. You're fucked.
You're fucked.
I feel like the ticket agents and trains and automobiles.
So that's what I'm saying. So when did you like? Did you always like Warren as a character? Despite
I have
him
always
with
loved him
with that
because
handicap.
the appearance of winged creatures is amazing. It's super visually appealing.
Aesthetically, it looks amazing.
Beautiful. Aesthetically, it's amazing. So you're drawn to it. But actually, like how he hid it. He like taped him into like leather straps that he wore when they were in X Factor and Hunting Mutants. Like terrible. So like you imagine like having to sit anywhere like publicly, like going to the doctor's office, you're just kind of like cramped in there because you're giant fucking bird wings.
Well, except remember, he had that backpack that he would stuff.
Yeah,
his
but you
fucking
can only
wings
fold
into.
wings so much. They're hollow. Like they're not super forgiving. You're gonna crank those down with fucking leather ratchet straps you're wearing on over your nipples. Get fucked. That power sucks.
Yes.
Not to mention, I hope he didn't have wings when he was fucking born. God bless his fucking mom.
Well, they're probably little chicken wings.
He was like 12.
Yeah,
Are they born in eggs? He's a bird. His mom gave birth to an egg? I don't know.
They're probably little nubbies. Little
Power,
ones.
get out of here.
His X gene manifests are like, oh, my superpower's coming. Boop. Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck.
He just like one day he's like, God damn, my back itches, and just like pulls a feather out of his skin. What the fuck?
The fuck? I'm molting.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
When he became Archangel, that's when I'm like, fuck yes. Now we're fucking talking. But then they gave him like
then your wings
too,
are a shield. They have
blood.
projectiles.
His blood could heal.
Yeah.
Fucking metal, dude.
I remember
That's
like
badass.
there's an X-Men comic where Angel went to a couple hospitals and like cured people with HIV. You could only do it X amount of times.
Oh yeah.
The controller urged to fly into window panes. Windex, because fuck angels.
He's like, man, these skyscrapers are amazing. I want to fly to the top. You just get almost to the top. You just, the fuck is that guy? You just slam right into it.
Yeah. Now, I would say again, we talked about this on a previous episode. When you see Warren crucified during the Mutant Massacre, like, holy shit, it's so good. And I mean, I didn't like Angel. I didn't give a shit about the character, right? Because
Thor takes him down and carries him out of the fucking sewers.
You know who you didn't see crucified? The guy that could breathe underwater.
Because he wasn't in that comic book, because that sucked. Especially in the sewer. Hey, could you go in there?
That'd be horrible.
Thanks, buddy. Go explore the sewer.
I don't know,
waters.
man. I don't know if there's not a lot of fish in sewers. I don't know if that may be too much.
You know what there is? Sewage.
There's sewage. There's sewage.
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 X-Men land, powers appear. Yeah. That's when typically they manifest themselves like, except with Nightcrawler. I guess it was physically though, but he didn't teleport right when he was born. I don't think.
No, but some of his was a physical. Yeah. Yeah,
I think most of them do.
Hold on, let me check the actual facts when superpowers manifest. Oh wait, it's fiction. I think they can manifest anytime they want.
Yeah, I mean, you think about like we were talking about like the sewers, like the Morlocks. Most of those were just physical mutations. Like they were just
mutations.
Some of them had powers, some of them have really good powers, but most of them are just hideous.
Sammy, what's up, Sammy?
What's up, sir?
Your headcan's on a tear. Your arch enemy are windmills.
Fucking A, dude. I mean, you imagine how terrified Warren was anytime Storm was around. Like, what if she just hurls in a fucking lightning storm? You're dead.
That's very inconsiderate of Storm, though.
It would be. But if Storm's fighting super villains, you got to use what you can. You didn't take into account the super useful Birdman.
Well, that's why he's on fucking gold team and Storm is on blue team, and he's getting sandwiches for everybody.
That may very well be the reason that they're split up.
No shit.
It's for Warren's safety.
Right.
Like, nobody gets kicked off the X-Men just because your power sucks. So they're just like, hey, we're gonna split the teams. That's what
hey, man, we gotta go on the super critical mission. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at the windsock outside. That's a no-go. That's a no-go for me.
Warren, why don't you stay here and guard the mansion with your wings?
Hey, can you use your power to fly the X-Jet? He's like, no, that shit doesn't work like that. Oh, well, fuck it. You're fired. That Pete Holmes is Professor Xavier.
Yes.
Blue and gold team, I need you to go and check out those Sentinels. Warren. So I think everybody's order is in, but it's the Starbucks on 9th, not on 10th.
Yeah. Warren, if you could make sure that everybody has an up-to-date X-Men uniform and crisp in case we have to do a parade or something, that would be super. You're going to have to use your own credit card because this is a non-profit school.
100 fucking %.
All right, so what's your next good one, Zach?
I do like this. Warren's true power finances.
It's true.
So I started off with regeneration. My next one's down speed because that's fucking awesome. And it doesn't go to inept fucking people because Darwinism takes care of those fucking people that can't make it down the goddamn stairs. You want to give superpowers to people and then weed those people out. Like, oh, you can't use this fucking power. Dead. Hey, this guy can breathe underwater. He swims in lava. Well, that's not how that works. Dummy. Didn't mean he was born with, good thought processes. Speed is awesome. There's a reason Superman
breathing
has
underwater.
That.
He just swims into a bunch of sharks. And just rip them apart.
I mean,
fucking brutal.
Hey, you can swim. How'd that work with a shark, idiot?
Cool.
Again,
pulling that stingray barb out of your chest.
Ow.
God damn, man.
Too soon. Poor Steve Irwin.
Oh man.
Pete Holmes talking to Aquaman, right? So, how fast can you swim? Like as fast as a boat? Well, not like a speedboat, but like, a troller. It's swim that fast. Yeah, there's a reason speed is a recurring. Again, watch the fucking Flash. That's the thing I didn't like about Flash. And I only watched the first season of the Flash, not the 90s Flash, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, every fucking villain had goddamn super speed. Hate that shit where you have to counteract that power with that power. And the only time I really liked it was in the few things I liked about Justice League, where Superman's being, resurrected. He's fighting him off. There goes the worst fucking Flash to ever live in as far as a casting. But anyway, he's running around Superman. You see Superman's eyes then flick over to him. I'm like, that's fucking badass. I love that shit.
That was probably one of the best shots in that movie.
Oh man, that by far made me not regret watching that fucking movie because it was worth it just for that fucking scene. Because Superman is a fucking badass. Quicksilver. I mean, I think both iterations in Marvel have done him justice. I think it made him a little too fucking overpowered, right? With the X-Men, where the X-Mansion's exploding and he literally takes everybody
that was
and saves them.
The other version, not so much.
From Avengers?
Yeah.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I mean, he got killed, but I still liked it too.
That's okay. It's all right.
Oh yeah, if you guys don't like him, that's cool. I thought they did Quicksilver justice in both because I liked him getting killed in Avengers, and I liked his rapport with fucking Hawkeye. I thought that was fucking cool.
I think the movie should have done what Magneto did and ignored that he existed.
Image Comics Velocity. I also liked Velocity.
I never read that. Are they good books?
Cyberforce, Velocity. Oh yeah, I like me some Cyberforce. Yeah, Al Jordan. Too soon, Mikey.
Sorry.
Yeah, not just speed, but instantaneous acceleration. I like the racing between, when I was reading, it was Barry Allen versus Superman.
Yeah.
I think they did it in Justice League Unlimited too.
They did it on the Superman TV show. That's how they introduced the Flash.
They did it that way.
Yeah. It's fun. They went up against the Weathermaster or fucking whatever. He had the rod that controlled weather.
Also, Quicksilver in his first appearance in X-Men, when they're rescuing Magneto, was fucking badass. I love that whole fucking scene. It was so good.
I always thought Quicksilver topped out at like 75 miles per hour. I didn't know that he could go like as fast as he was being portrayed in those.
That's what I'm saying. I think, they made him way fucking overpowered. But
I think it all depends on who's writing it and how much they care about super speed. Like they just dial it up to make it cool or make it sell books, whatever it is.
Now, Mikey, Jeff, you might have an answer to this. And I love Hal Jordan. I love his avatar. But Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. These guys are traveling through interstellar fucking space. How fucking fast can a power ring make a lantern go?
Can't they open up like wormholes and shit with their power rings?
When I was reading it, they didn't do that shit. They just fucking flew in fucking space.
Right, or they construct a spaceship and fucking jet off that way, right? Like that's what I read as well.
Yeah.
How fucking fast can those motherfuckers go? Because if they
have to go. Depends on how much will you got, smart ass.
I mean, a smart ass. I'm asking. I don't know. To me, they'd have to be interstellar. You'd have to be traveling faster than fucking light. But they never talk about that when I was reading, as far as the Green Lanterns.
No, I mean, really, I think that really is it though. With when you have a ring, you're only limited by your imagination and your will. So if you will it, I guess you can travel. You can do whatever you want.
I'm a fucking savage. That's what.
I'm a goddamn savage.
Shit. Oh my god. I'm done. That's mine.
All right.
I hope this one's okay. I hope I don't get fucking slammed for this one as well. So this is a good power. Dimensional travel. I like the idea of being able to travel to different dimensions and just fucking hanging out. Of course,
that's
you might go to the
dumbest power.
Water, you can't breathe there, so you might be fucked. Or, you might go to the heavy gravity world where you have fucking wings that make you fly, and that's not going to happen either. But
when this is the boom tube, right? This is Mother Box with a boom
tube.
This
is the best example I could get. Besides,
or the Aborigine guy from the X-Men that had the little thing that he spun around when he.
Sure. Yeah.
That was when he sent the X-Men to the Outback.
Fucking what was that guy's goddamn name, Mikey?
I don't remember his name.
Wasn't Didgeridoo.
It was not Didgeridoo. That's an instrument, and I think that would have been that would have been racist. That would have been too much.
Comics are not known for sensitivity around these time periods.
You know what? Unless a cat wrote it, I don't think that's what it was.
Unless a racist cat.
It's a racist cat.
Sorry,
Gateway.
my cat can't be racist.
Thank you, Dad. Gateway is the character's name.
Oh, Gateway. Yeah. Right on, Papa.
That's a clever name.
Walkabout. And Tristan, he can say it. He's from Australia.
That's
he's
true.
in Australia.
Walkabout.
I don't know if he's from. Were you born in Australia, Tristan?
That's very personal. Jeez.
You don't have to answer.
Out of his business, for God's sakes.
Well, it's not like fucking Gaines talking about, hey, that's a B cup, right, Skelly? Isn't that what you think there?
He's really savage on that figure.
He really is. He is.
They went really savage on that poor black.
What I enjoy about Gaines is it's just one step away of, hey, have you ever been to a Turkish prison?
Oh, shit.
What?
You ever seen a grown man naked?
It's just there. He is that character in Airplane. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern #5. Hal uses a new ring, not a core ring, to travel at Mach 12. Which again, interstellar flight, that's not that fucking fast.
So yeah, dimensional travel. I think it'd be fucking cool to go to the world that's progressed in technology, or even a shitty world to be like, man, I'm glad I don't live here, and then leave.
I mean, is there a superhero you can cite with dimensional travel?
No, I didn't do that at all. I just thought it'd be a cool superpower.
Just the boom tube was the closest.
That's fair.
No, it's just an image to represent the portal that you would go through for dimensional travel, right? So, like, creating a portal to dimensional travel, that's all I thought of. And I was like, that's freaking cool. And, like, of course, I thought of, I don't know about that. I don't know if that would be a great thing
like
or
the
not.
Watcher?
That would probably drive somebody fucking insane. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I could deal with that.
No
Especially if you had the parameters where you couldn't ever do anything about it. You just, if there was mass genocide going on, you just had to watch mass genocide. Like that would
just have your fucking
oh man, mass genocide, yuck.
Jumbo tub of popcorn as you're watching fucking worlds fall apart.
I'm the savage. Fuck's sake.
You kept raising the stakes. What am I supposed to do? You're putting me in a fucking corner.
Don't top me. Don't top me. Play the high ground for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Gross.
High ground. Yeah.
Get right fucked.
Oh my god. Yeah, now Sammy's got it this way. Sammy's always traveling to fucking other dimensions. Fucking right on, Sammy.
Now, what if you could use your super speed to go to other dimensions?
Did he?
Yep.
He traveled time. I know that.
I watched a movie where he did
Earth 2 to meet the fucking Jay Garrick. Remember the fucking classic comic book of the brick wall with, don't worry, the Flash helped me. It's Jay Garrick and fucking Barry Allen.
He created the fucking Flashpoint.
He did.
He created a dimension.
It's literally in his fucking name.
He did it.
They don't call it the Batman point.
Not only did he travel, he made the thing.
It's not the Wonder Point. It's the Flash Point.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I really dug sliders as a kid as well, so that might have where that power came from as well.
Yeah. America Chavez. Yep, she can travel via dimensions. Yep. I know I read that on a Wikipedia because I couldn't watch that fucking movie because my God, that movie was so bad.
Yeah.
I tried watching it.
Boom, boom.
Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of boring. Oh my God. Nobody puts Skate in a corner. Oh yeah, now Nightcrawler has also done that. I think that's by accident though. Because I think he did that with Limbo. I think he teleported to Limbo because there was a interaction he had with his whatever girlfriend at the time had some magical powers, and that lingering magical energy when he teleported, like on their date night, bamfed him. I want to say into Limbo.
Wasn't there an episode of X-Men Evolution where they try to discover where Nightcrawler goes when he bamfs between points, and like it's basically hell? That's why he comes back smelling like sulfur. Like sulfur.
Which would probably be Limbo. That would probably make sense.
I know they couldn't say hell on the cartoon, so.
Yeah, because that's where Ilyana Rasputin, right? That's where she became the Dark Child, right, Mikey?
Right.
Belasco. I like me some Limbo. And yes, I'm with you. Flash in the 90s. His muscle suit, he couldn't really move. It was that whole Batman '89 era when they let's do the Flash,
the live action show.
Yeah,
Flash. I got you.
Jesus
Christ! I thought you were just talking about Wally West, I guess.
Have you guys ever watched or read the production notes on that old school Flash TV show? Like, no. They wanted to be Batman so bad, and like they wrote it to be kind of like the '89 film, and it was just so fucking misplaced. It was bad.
Yeah, I was saying, Pi. This was when Nightcrawler did that. It was by accident. It was something else that interfered with his powers that made that shit happen. And Mendoza is saying Limbo is the midpoint of his jump. Oh yeah, because when he bamps, he's traveling through Limbo, almost like a wormhole to get to somewhere else.
Right.
I see.
We need a Sliders reboot.
Yeah, see, Tyler's dead on. Some of the monsters escape the dimension that he bamps through. And
I don't remember any of that show.
It was a good show.
Oh, X-Men Evolution's solid, man. I wish, again, they canceled so many good fucking cartoons, man.
There's no way it's better than Wolverine and the X-Men,
though. I just like that Wolverine and the X-Men showed Cyclops as a fucking piece of shit.
See what, like, that show starts out with Scott's in a very dark place.
Oh, yeah.
that is not the Boy Scout that everybody remembered from the X-Men cartoon.
It was so good because it's like,
That
fuck you,
guy's a
guy.
motherfucker.
That guy's a motherfucker.
He did not give two fucks.
But number 2, is that where we're at? Oh man, I love Pride of the X-Men. It's so cheesy.
Mikey, what you got?
Great. My number 2 is power manipulation / mimicry. That would be like Hope Summers.
Yeah.
Mimic. I think Mimic was the very first one as far as the X-Men.
Yeah, but Mimic is stupid.
Or Peter
so I'm going to use an example that isn't hated worldwide.
Whoa, worldwide.
Yeah. Or
Mimic is
because he grew those angel wings, and you're like, you're dead to me, Mimic.
And you're like, this is stupid. You have angel's wings, beast's feet, cyclops. You pick the worst features of these characters, and you're one whole. No, get the fuck out of here. No, power manipulation. So if you're fighting beside somebody that has flame powers, you can have flame powers. You're fighting someone with super strength, you can have super strength. You're using their abilities. I think that's pretty cool.
Sorry.
I could see that being useful in a team environment because you're like, fuck, whatever we need more of, use it. You got Colossus, you're like, okay, you got strength and organic metal skin. Get some defense,
Well, didn't she copy Iron Fist's power too, like for a minute when she was fighting the Phoenix Force?
I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't know that.
Super Skrull.
I would not be surprised. I know they kind of went kind of crazy with.
They went kind of hog wild with her power set.
They kind of did that with that whole family tree. Is pretty ridiculous. Pretty much over the last 30 years, 40 years.
Yeah, so they went the way of Skywalker.
Yeah.
You remember Heroes? They have Peter where he sees a power and he got way too fucking powerful, like real fast.
Well, versus Sylar, I mean, you kind of needed that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, and then it's different than Rogue, right, Mikey? You don't like the absorption feature. Which
you're not taking anything from them. You're
better.
Just mimicking their ability.
Yeah, I think Rogue
it's like
was
the best
very
part of
overpowered.
Rogue without the horrible downside.
I agree with Tyler there. There are only 2 Summers brothers, Alex and Scott.
Oh yeah, I did. They introduced what
that is
Vulcan.
true,
Vulcan.
but
yeah,
Vulcan is pretty cool. I know there's Scott and there's Alex.
I stopped reading, so I didn't know.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Wasn't Gambit going to be a clone of the Summers brothers at one point? Like Sinister created him, and he was like a clone of Scott or some. I don't fucking remember.
That sounds very plausible. Yeah. Say that in an Australian Wolverine accent there.
Yeah.
X-Men don't have time for whiny brats. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking love that shit.
I love that.
She's just a kid. So dumb.
Went from Canadian to Australian.
It is. In Pride of the X-Men, he is 100% Canadian. I don't know where they got it, why they
Canadian
did it.
or Australian?
Australian. 100% Australian.
Yeah.
You said Canadian.
Australian. Yeah, he is Canadian. That is legitimate.
Yeah.
It's so goofy.
It was so fucking awesome and terrible at the same time.
So bad.
It's like, finally, the X-Men are as a cartoon. What the fuck?
Yeah, he just opened a Magneto in these like ionic fucking handcuffs. He's, I am Magneto, master of magnet. Terrible.
Are you?
What are you doing in a truck?
What are you doing? Being at Pride of the X-Men had G.I. Joe in it? Like, as
it does kind of look, they do
on the
look
TV
like,
or like the
Sunbow G.I. Joe characters.
Oh, really?
Shirts. Yeah, they do look a lot like that.
Yeah.
Boy, she's just a kid, mate.
Oh, she's just a kid. Yeah.
I love maple leaf syrup and Mounties and mooses.
Crikey. Oh, Magneto ate your baby. You know,
Magneto ate your baby.
And Toad is extra gross. He's just disgusting.
Yeah.
I like the version of Toad in X-Men Evolution.
Yeah.
Actually, the movie too. I like the Toad in the original X-Men movie.
Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who had as equal screen time as he did in Star Wars. Yeah.
I only like it because Storm absolutely murders him. There's absolutely no way he lives through that.
Oh yeah,
not a fucking chance.
Fucking dead.
Well, no, it's super easy because guess what? Regenerate. Fucking everybody's got it. Fuck it. He's fine.
toads can regenerate. Like,
Not
I know.
that.
It's like, how the
I don't know about
does that fucking work?
Why didn't Magneto like get a better like? If you want a gross thing, go into the sewers and get a Morlock. They'll be more than happy. They'll do anything for you. They hate humans too.
And get like a lot of them.
Yeah. And there's some good ones. There's some really good powers down there. If you don't care
really
how
racist.
the Brotherhood looks, go down there and get a good one.
You're one of the good ones.
Come on down to the Morlock auction block. We got you covered.
Check their teeth.
He puts him in a train, and then it ships him to him, and then just sends him out from there.
Well, I don't think Magneto's putting anybody on train cars.
There's that.
I don't think that's going to be his
transportation. Subway? What if we had to get them there fast and they're underground? Subway?
He could justify it because he's like, it's okay if I do it.
Right. See?
Well, that is the flawed villain logic. That's true.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Nothing like some mutant ethics.
That fucking derailed real fast. Hey, train jokes. All
right, so we're at thing number 1, aren't we?
Bad.
Oh, bad. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to skip.
Bad number 2.
Okay. Well, I say that, so now I'm gonna have to redirect because I'm gonna lose one because it was fucking bird wings. Well, mine's flight. I should say that. Whenever it's just flight, if it's only flight, which again I could think of Angel. I couldn't really think of anybody else that just fucking flew, and that was fucking it.
What about the girl from X-Men Year 1 or whatever? The girl that grew fucking wings. They're like butterfly wings. The fuck was her name?
Oh,
isn't her name also Angel? Isn't that
fucking,
also?
Yeah,
Angel?
yeah, that shit. Like that was a fucking
like the one from First Class where she has like fairy wings.
One.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was like, I struggled to think of somebody that just had the power to fly. Like I've got gravitational powers, or magnetic,
that's
and I can use
power
that to fly.
Stuck by itself. You have to be accompanied with something.
Yeah.
Besides fucking agility, like that doesn't count.
Yeah, I do. So flight was mine. Where I'm like, this thing fucking sucks. So then I will go to my other one. Is what I'm gonna go to. Well, I want a good picture for this. It is going to be stretching. It sucks.
You and Marvel Studios.
Oh wait, okay, that was one of my honorable mentions. We're good.
Was it stretching?
Yeah, elasticity.
You probably knew that I was going to fucking take that because I was like, I bitch about it all the fucking time.
I didn't. I legitimately have a ranking here, and elasticity was my number 5.
I'm gonna.
Because there's no version of that I give a shit about.
I'm gonna make this shit work.
Unless it's a girl, then I'm very interested in what the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Incredibles. You know what I mean?
I do know what you're saying. Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yes, he's intelligent. Again, we're talking about the power set. The whole stretching thing, it's gross. Like I try to pick like what I just fucking hate about it. Now, would I rather have this one than talking to fish animals? Yes, because I'm a pervert. I'll do some hentai shit with it.
Fine. I could definitely still use this. If I drop stuff, I could just...
Now, here's... Okay, would you take flight over stretchy?
Yes.
No.
I'm torn on that. I think I would pick flight over this.
Yeah, no, I could definitely use elasticity more than flight.
And I could, again, the hentai thing, I could use it, but I think I'm going to go with flight and say, fuck it. I don't blame the movie Chronicle. So, Mr. Fantastic, you suck. Elongated Man, you suck. I didn't get a picture of Plastic Man. He also sucks.
How could you not get a picture of Plastic Man?
But Plastic Man changes too, though, doesn't he? Like he can actually change into like useful shit.
Yeah, you could, but he doesn't. Ms. Marvel sucks.
Okay. Well, that whole character's poop.
But here's what doesn't suck. If you're going to do some stretching power and you're going to be, you're done.
Good God,
man, I'm good. I don't think I had any X-rated. Okay, yeah, I get. I I had some stuff where I was like, I don't know. But yeah, Hal Jordan, you're welcome.
Wow.
Yes. Now, she is the only good one. We're gonna go with the Morlock thing. She is the only goddamn good one with the stretchy powers. And apparently, when she's not stretched, it all goes straight to that ass. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you guys see all that cake?
Boom. Is it my birthday? I can't wait to blow those fucking candles out.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Well,
holy. Never trust a
I
big butt
am
and a
spent.
smile.
It was a really nice night, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Sammy likes big butts and he cannot lie.
I don't know why you would.
Man, I'd stretch that out. And guess what? With the elasticity power,
I wouldn't. Like you wouldn't. It
it's
wouldn't
gonna
matter.
go back.
You could be Reed Richards and you wouldn't stretch that out. It would
Yep.
be impossible. It would
She
stretch
pops
you
those
out.
kids out. Boom. She's got like automatic Kegels. Now,
They probably got to like reach in like it was like taking a baby out of a crib. They just pulled it out, snipped it, and washed it off.
LA face with an
Jack Jacket
booty.
combusted into flames, so that probably burned a doctor or something. Oh yeah. LA face with the yolk and booty.
Yeah, Avi's on board now. Whoa, hey.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
How do you want it? You gonna back that thing up or should I push up on it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know if I was going to
Last
put that
pussy.
up. Yeah. I was close. I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll put it up there.
Nice.
Yeah, throughout my comic book reading, I will say this: when I was a small child, I do think that I enjoyed Plastic Man at one point. I think it was like All-Star Squadron. I think I was reading, and I think he ended up being the privacy screen for the Phantom Lady, which is a fucking smoke show back then in those comics.
He also took the shape of Big Barda's red dress once, which was fucking hilarious.
He tried to steal Batman's toilet paper.
Here, hang on.
Son of a bitch.
Is nothing sacred?
This is like this is quality entertainment. I'm still happy with that. Poorly drawn, but man, it still cracks me up. Boom.
Like a grenade launcher.
Yeah, like a potato gun.
Boom.
Boom.
Wow.
God bless him.
Ken's Toys, you know the memes you send me. Did you really think that? I don't think so, sir.
No.
Okay. It's gonna, yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's mine. Stretching, go fuck yourself. While I recognize the usefulness with Elastigirl, power sets.
All others can take a back seat, right? So, this is going to be another weird one, but it's not as bad as breathing underwater. So brace yourselves. This is the worst power.
Few things are.
Shooting fire, but not being immune to that fire that you're shooting.
You're talking about the guy from Venture Brothers?
I don't know, but he was immune to his power. Remember, whenever the flame would go away, he would be fine. But like with this, what I'm talking about is when you're shooting your energy blast, you're feeling all of that as it fucking goes through you, and like you're not fucking immune from that. So your hand's just basically like a skeletal fucking lump at one point from using said fire blast.
So the worst one is if your power didn't work.
No, the caveat
if you
is
weren't
the
immune to your
works
own
fine.
power.
It's just that you weren't immune to it and you can regenerate.
Yeah, I mean,
Jeff, did you have an example of that, or did you think of that?
Off the fly, because I was like, man, what if you had like a superpower?
Okay, I didn't know if there was like a reference for that, because that.
No,
that
I was
would,
like, what if you had a
suck
superpower, but
incredibly.
it was like an energy, whatever, but you couldn't fucking. There was no
Yeah,
regenerating. There was no immune to it. Like you could do it, sure, but like it fucking hurts.
Yeah, that'd be like having stretchy powers, but you could never like bring it back.
Your bones.
Growing.
Your bones didn't do shit. Your organs didn't do anything. Just your goddamn skin, right?
Just keep tiny
The power
fingers.
is once again shooting fire, not fire control, not fucking turning into a flame. It's shooting fire.
It's if Cyclops wasn't immune to his own power and he blew his head apart with his optic blast.
That would be terrible.
Isn't a thing. I think this was a miss on the assignment. Did you have an honorable mention for worst power?
No.
I mean, there's Jihad, who his only power is to explode once and he's done. That would also suck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember that the guy in Adventure Brothers, the Human Torch, would set himself on fire. Mikey's also got to do some stuff.
Man, and then there was the cousin Ned, who was like a giant scar tissue, right? Who didn't feel anything.
Self-immolation.
Oh.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
I had like a sneeze and I had to blow my nose.
Like, we were talking about no power sets, right? So like, shooting flame is a power. There's no,
with the caveat that it doesn't fucking work.
No, it does. You're not listening at all. Like, it does work.
I'm listening.
You're shooting fire. It's fucking burning your hand though, because you're not immune to your own power. You're not regenerating.
I got it, buddy. Gold balls power is pretty lame. I did read this.
What the hell was that?
He literally just makes these spherical gold balls and just shoots them out. It's actually worse than the My Hero Academia. Was it grape guy, like little sticky balls off himself?
I don't know. I don't know anything. That sounds.
How dare you besmirch gold balls?
I don't like that at all.
Holy shit. Mikey, what you got, buddy? Let's hear it.
This is another specific flight one, but it's flight. It's flight by screaming. Fucking Banshee's power set it's even worse than Angel's.
So Black Canary, Banshee, or you're saying
no flight
via
screaming specifically.
You guys are killing me.
If it's just flight and all you have to do is just conjure the ability to fly, I can find a use for that. Like, fine, I can still go around my normal life. I don't have to do anything crazy. I don't have to scream to generate some lift off of giant stack wings.
You've listed flight twice. You fucking hate flight.
I don't like flight.
You hate flight. Like Jerk hates the new Marvel Gamerverse way.
I mean, like, Mikey is right, though. If you get a sore throat and your power is dependent on you screaming to fly, you're fucked.
Every time you fly, you're going to end up with the fucking sore throat. Right. You're screaming. Remember in the fucking X-Men cartoon, he picks up somebody and he picks up Wolverine and he screams across the English Channel. Have any idea how long that would take? My God, what do you do? They had to stop on a fucking barge so he could eat a sandwich and crank down some fucking electrolytes.
Ricola.
Yeah, he's just chewing lozenges all day. And then you're going to take the guy that has heightened hearing and you're going to fly him across the fucking English Channel. Get fucked.
Can you imagine if my cat could only fly by meowing? Oh my God.
Fucking hear him.
He'd fly good though. That cat could meow like a son of a bitch. That cat's loud as fuck.
Like him and Warren are getting sandwiches if it requires stealth on the mission. And Fire Guy, that's useless. You go with him too. Maybe don't, fire, but maybe heat the sandwiches up.
Boys, you got one shot. They're gonna hear you coming, and the Fire Guy's gonna die within minutes. And Warren, I hope there's not a bad wind gust because your wings are gonna shatter like fucking porcelain.
Oh my God! You have Karen. That's how she flies, just by screaming. I want to speak to your manager.
Yeah. Terrible power set.
Now, Tristan will say this:
and they just traded one for the other. Like
the Sonics are directional. Okay, I do know that. I've seen that in action. Right, in modern day with their sonic weapons. If you're not right at it, you're fine. Everyone's still talking about gold balls.
Apparently, eggs. What?
Imagine Banshee forgets to brush his teeth. Like halitosis.
I don't know if it would matter with all of that coming through your mouth. It would probably vibrate any kind of plaque you had on your teeth.
You know what?
And he's got that UK smile, so you know he's got big goofy teeth. I'm sorry. That's not true.
Are you sorry?
You can't smile, laugh while you're apologizing. It doesn't mean anything. We've talked about this.
I'm sorry. That's
I'm
terrible.
so sorry. I'm so
That's terrible. I apologize formally. It's terrible. It's just a terrible thing.
You're at the parole board.
I shouldn't have said it.
You murdered this family. What do you have to say for yourself as you've come up for parole? I'm
really
sorry I killed him. I'm super sorry, man. I killed him real good. I'm super sorry.
What do you want me to do? I already did the thing.
I mean, guys, how I killed him was pretty funny. I mean, let's be honest here, okay? I can be remorseful and I can also laugh at the same time, okay?
Let me just specify. I actually don't think that all British people look like Nigel Thornberry. I know that's a cartoon. Okay, I understand that that's not really true. It's a terrible stereotype, but it did paint a funny picture.
Oh shit! I'm thinking about Matt Berry for some reason. I don't know why Matt Berry just popped in my fucking head. Oh my god!
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Just Austin Powers like flashing in my head whenever you smiled, and they're like, we've from great ages with
yeah,
and everything else, and it's like,
no, not to correct you. United Kingdom, Tristan. Okay, he said the UK. He covered all of it.
All of the aisles.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I guess Australia.
Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah, the Irish have been shit on for years. We don't mind anymore.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
it's true.
Oh my god! Nigel.
Plus, Banshee's a fucking pussy Scot, so there's that.
Oh my god! They brush your teeth with sugar. That sounds delicious, actually. Everyone in our UK audience, I'll have to look at our analytics. I apologize. The thoughts and views of Michael Kukovic actually probably are the same as ours, but whatever. Sorry.
I don't know. According to YouTube, nobody watches me over there.
That's what I'm saying. I look at our analytics. Then we got Uruguay. I think we got some Australia.
It also says that 100% of my audience is male. I know that's not true.
I got like 23% female. Or identify as.
That's because you got all those muscles. I just have hair.
Amazing hair.
Thanks, Zach.
And a sassy, get it done attitude.
Is that what it is?
I'm sorry.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Want to throw a no diddy on there? God damn.
Holy shit!
Good lord! What's your number 2 worst power?
Well, so that's what I'm saying. I got it covered, and it was flight. So okay, so I'll do this. Here, this my honorable mention, because like I said pre-show, I was kind of struggling. I was like, man, I don't know. I did have a 4th, and it's archery. I don't care how good fucking Green Arrow is. I don't care.
It's not a superpower. That's a skill.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Come on.
I agree.
Come on.
You picked flight twice. Fuck off.
So would you take archery over?
You're lucky. You're lucky. I didn't pick a 3rd version of it. Shut up.
Flight by, I don't know. What other version would there be?
Tiny ankle wings.
Tiny ankle.
Fuck you, Namor.
I forgot about fucking Namor with the tiny ankle.
Yeah.
I forgot about
that. You're the worst member of the Invasers, dick.
I did, man. I fucking archery. They keep throwing Kate Bishop and Hawkeye and Speedy, and I'm so tired of that shit. I mean,
I love it because
I can aim really well. I mean, I get it. It's just, man, you're not on the team. Sorry, Deadshot. Sorry.
Damn.
So marksmanship is just out the window.
Like I said, guys, I was struggling. So if I'm going to like have my list of powers that I think, are lame that I've seen used in cool ways, I'm going to say archery.
All right.
Yeah. Like I said, that was a struggle session for me trying to think of other powers that suck. I mean, I can make some shit up, again, the one I just said, actually.
We literally talked about Toad, and you're going with a skill set of archery.
Dude, with his tongue?
Any part of Toad.
I'd rather have that power than archery.
Aspect of his mutation, terrible.
Dude, he can leap. I could play basketball.
He can leap right the fuck out of a window. Dog shit character. Or what about vertigo? You just scream and you just give people fucking vertigo? Get fucked, lady.
But there was an X-Men I was reading about, kind of like the whole Jihad scenario. His mutant ability that he discovered was he could explode once, and that was it. He died.
Super handy.
And I said Jihad earlier. I had a character. Actually, he survived it. He could survive, but he could detonate like a nuclear bomb.
Like Nuke.
So is that Marvel?
That's Marvel.
Nuke. But yeah, I thought, but if your power was you could just blow yourself up and you didn't survive through it, grenade, that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The character's name could be Kamikaze.
Claymore. You're like, is it like the sword? It's not like.
Would you call him Clay?
Why are you facing front? What are you?
Would you call him Clay for short?
Like he wouldn't have to call him anything for very long.
It doesn't matter.
What color's my suit going to be? I don't know why we would worry about a suit. You're deploying one time.
Here's some gym shorts. Here's some slide. Yeah. You're good to go.
Oh shit! Was it Jihad? Oh, they had. I can't remember. He ended up what that was in the boys. He had some sort of
fire.
Well, remember that one where he exploded or whatever when they were. Was it season one of the boys?
Yeah, you're right. He exploded, and then he died.
I don't remember them calling him Jihad though.
Let me Google it real quick.
Nitro. Oh, was that the one in the New Warriors? Where they blew up a town, right? And then Speedball became penance because of that whole thing. Was it Nitro?
Yes. I remember that's what led off the Civil War. So that's, yeah.
I like One Shot. That's a good one.
So I don't know if I'm saying this name right or not, but it's Naqib. Naqib was the guy from The Boys. Yeah.
Yes.
New Warriors.
Okay.
Nitro.
And Black Noir killed him. So there you go.
Nitro.
So best power? We're on number one, best power?
Yeah. Number one best.
So Super Flight.
Flight.
Super Flight. Specifically, Superman's super flight. Are we happy now? I have a hero in mind. I have the parameters set to what his super flight is.
But he can survive it because he's going to fly. You're going to run out of oxygen, dude. It's just like the whole running thing all over again. That'd be a horrible fucking power. Especially, he's not wearing goggles. Without his super ability, you're going to get that. Your gravel. You're going to have insects go straight through you. I mean, good luck flying, dude.
Okay, that was my number one.
But you could wear goggles. Dak, you could wear goggles. That's not a deal breaker. You can't do anything if you shoot flames out of your hands and you're not flame retardant.
Super speed, you could practice super speed, right?
Yeah, but if you're uncoordinated, you're uncoordinated.
Or flying, you could be uncoordinated like Greatest American Hero.
I've seen people just eat shit just walking on flat surfaces. Like that's just no.
All right, so Jeff, super flight, specifically super flight, not just regular flight.
Yeah, based on Superman's super flight powers. Yeah.
What was the super part of his flight?
You just travel really fast.
So super speed, but flying.
Yeah, and just
yeah, definitely for soups. Yeah.
I mean, he could go through space and not feel anything, and he was fine. So
Interstellar travel on top of that. Which Superman flight?
What do you mean?
Like pre-crisis Superman flight. Like he was fine all over the place.
Now I'm back thinking about Smallville and him not flying at all through that whole fucking series and being called the Blur. I did not like that with
He flied in the second season.
Mo says you can't wear goggles. You would look like a goofball. Mo, what were their cool steampunk goggles?
Yeah, what if you look like Cannonball, you dick?
Sam Guthrie.
You got the tall gloves, leather jacket, fucking goggles. He did it. He didn't look. All right, he did look ridiculous.
He did look ridiculous.
You could do it.
But remember how Sam looked initially in the fucking comics? Like, he looked like a hillbilly from out in the fucking woods. And then somewhere in the 90s,
He literally looked like cross country, but with purple.
That's all I ever saw. They drew him like some big old ears. I mean, he did. He looked like a fucking hillbilly. But not in the 90s. And then in the 90s, they're like, not only are you now a mega level mutant, now you're hot too.
I don't know. His power takes the flight thing to a whole nother level. Like, as long as he's in motion, he can't do shit to him.
You could shoot the flames from our hands like 3 seconds and you're done.
3 seconds under flame. I don't know how long that would last. You just blind somebody with flame. Nah.
You're like, I'm not blind, but hey, annoying.
Oh God.
It's like Meg in Family Guy when she had her nails and she like scratched somebody's like, ow. I mean, it didn't break the skin, but ow.
Now, why didn't you say that instead of archery? Growing your nails. Like marrow, except what comes out really isn't useful. You can't use it as a projectile or a throwing knife. It comes out and it's more like cartilage than it is hardened bone. You're just like, God damn it. Disgusting.
Oh, shit. I did like the progression of Cannonball. I like Sam's hero journey as he kept getting better. I like how he's invulnerable as long as he was flying, and his flight was pretty initially uncontrollable, right? Tin Stories lives on a hill and he's offended. My God, where are we at? This has been a roller coaster.
Me number one good.
Me number one good.
It sounded like I was fucking Solomon Grundy over here. Me number one good.
Good.
It's so dumb. Okay. My number one best is energy manipulation. This would be Scarlet Witch, Maverick, Sebastian Shaw, even Gambit. Energy manipulation.
Bishop.
Yes, the absorbing of any energy and being able to use it however you choose. That is my favorite superpower. Has been for a long time. I love it. It's super fucking cool.
Yep, that was on my list.
That's the good stuff. Energy manipulation, so good.
But Gambit's not part of that, right? Because he just would generate explosions, right?
Gambit does absorb energy. It's just not to the same effect that like Maverick is.
Yeah.
Or Sebastian Shaw. His is a little different, but his still is a energy manipulation.
I like how Bishop didn't. Go ahead, Jeff.
Isn't Bishop as well?
Bishop is for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, and what I liked about Bishop was the fact that he used weapons to harness it to focus the energy, but he didn't need to have the weapons if it came down to it.
No, he fucked people up with his hands. I was thinking that one cover where he's just like super power. I think is he fighting Nimrod or something, like coming at him at an angle, and he's just like full powered, beautiful black mullet just flowing in the wind.
Yeah,
glorious.
Ah, fuck! Glorious. I love Bishop, man. Bishop's such a great fucking character.
Fucking cool.
Nope. Yeah, hands down. I mean, there's a reason that was on my list.
And like I said, I think it was that Wolverine and the X-Men when he goes. I think I've said it before. When he goes to Canada and he runs into Maverick, and Maverick was convinced that Wolverine killed his family, and he just takes that fucking hammer and he's just smacking it against the anvil and he's just charging himself up. Fucking great, so cool.
And yep, Yojo 610 Daddy saying, "Sorry, fellas, guys got here after watching the USA get their asses handed to them. Have to catch the replay." Is it the whole Canada thing? Did Canada win the war? Shit. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, hockey's not a good time right now.
Oh, was it hockey?
no.
I don't give a shit about hockey.
As long as they didn't
worried
do
about the
the
war on
national
Canada.
anthem, that's probably what said it.
And Larry Manchacha. Hello, sir. How the
I have a
heck are you
question about
doing?
Gambit. So in the cartoon, they established that he can't charge like flesh. He can't do flesh. He can't charge up flesh. It's like non-living material was his jam. Is that the way it was in the comics too, or just?
I
Yeah,
don't
Gambit,
remember
it
much of
was-
Gambit in the comics, but I don't remember ever him charging flesh or anything alive.
Yeah, with no biologicals.
There's a scene in the X-Men '97 comic where Gambit's riding Wolverine like a horse and charges up Logan's claws, and like my brain just couldn't figure that out because like that's all of his skeleton.
Well, it's a coating on the skeleton. It's not a skeleton itself.
You could charge it, but I mean, wouldn't that make it explode? But
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like Logan was fine. Like you just like hit the Sentinel and then
that's
the
like
Sentinel
a chicken and the egg thing. Like, would it
Right.
explode? Because it's adamantium. It's indestructible. Like, well,
Like,
yeah,
You'd
but that's
release
what
the
it can't-
kinetic energy, but yeah, it itself wouldn't explode.
Like wouldn't like his skin become non-existent at that point?
Well, I
That's-
mean, because Gambit has charged his staff and used his staff to channel his energy, so I
Yeah,
guess
staff's
it would be
fine.
like that.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, the playing cards he's always famous for. I don't remember ever seeing the aftermath of the card because I just kind of assumed the cards also exploded, but maybe they don't. They just release the
Yeah,
energy, then
he's
he's like doing
he's just
52
littering.
pickup.
Yeah.
Guys, we can't leave yet. Hey, hang on, Angel. Don't pick me up yet. Hang on.
You just have like a big fight in New York, and the street sweepers are like, "God damn it! How many decks of cards were thrown out here? Just sweeping up cards."
Angel, stop flying. Now the cards are gone everywhere again.
Yeah, Angel, come
She
over
has a
here and
rake.
flap your wings to help sweep this shit up.
Oh
Gambit
wait,
left-
Storm's
Jimmy
here.
left a
You can go
fucking
faster. Never mind, guys. It's fine. Ah, fuck. Warren just walks off. Right,
Where's
but the skin
Quicksilver?
energy-
We'll have him run in a cyclone formation and clean all this shit up.
Who the
Lickety
fuck turned the
split.
fan on? Warren, god damn it. And
But,
you're
I
molting
mean-
again.
But Canna, like the skin around Wolverine is very organic.
Very much, yeah.
So that's what my
Yeah.
question was like, why didn't he explode?
Yeah, I would imagine it's just literally on fire on the inside.
Not a coating is bonded at the molecular level.
Yeah, Zach, you
It's still a
dink.
coating though.
Oh, jeez.
Then again, we're talking about superpowers.
Yeah,
No, that's what we do. I mean, does the thing have
Yeah,
a
I
rock
mean,
deck? I mean, stuff like
Pink-
that.
peanut M&Ms have a coating of chocolate, but it's not just like it's brushed on. It's a shell,
It's a shell.
like adamantium. It's a
Yep.
shell, you dickhead.
Maybe in
Don't
France
be a
it's that
knob.
way, but not here,
be a
not in America.
All right,
We
All
do
right,
it
all right,
right.
all right,
We don't
all
have
right.
third-party fusion.
all right, all right. Worst number one, Zach, go.
Did I already have my worst? Right?
Did you?
I think I did.
Right.
Yeah, I did. I did stretchy, right?
Okay.
Talking to fish and squirrels, right? So yeah,
Right.
we're my number one good is what we are. We got turned around the rotation. So my number one good was
Oh.
actually, and it got fucked up because of the whole thing when Mikey picked Flight twice. Because Flight was on there, so then I had to go, with marksmanship. So so I had regeneration, right? Speed,
Mendoza, that's why we made the show.
energy. Okay, so that was my my number one was energy. So if I go into my fourth, then man, I'm gonna go with super strength.
As your worst?
No, as my best. I already did my three worst.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with that.
How'd you do your three worst already? And you're still
That's
have
what I'm
a
saying.
good
I did
to go?
stretching. I did talking to fish and squirrels and all animals,
Yeah.
and then flight. But on my best powers, again, so I've only talked about regeneration. I talked about speed. I didn't do my third one, which was energy. So I had to segue into my other list, which is strength. Am I thinking wrong here?
I don't know how
I don't
think the
know.
only thing I haven't gone is the worst number one for me. That's the only one I haven't covered.
Well, we're
I
going to
haven't covered
verify.
either.
So super strength, okay.
Okay.
Done. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Your body has to handle it, of course, because
that's always the thing with super strength. Yeah, it's like you're super strength, but can you, like, if somebody hits you, like, yeah, you're super strong, but doesn't your brain still bounce off the back of your super strong head? Like, wouldn't
Can
you
your
still be
bones take
internally
that?
bleeding?
Yeah.
Your
Your
organs
bones aren't
take that?
unbreakable. So how the hell did you just punch through that fucking
I don't know.
wall?
It's
So
total suspension of disbelief, but I never really thought about it until I was having a conversation about Luke Cage, and they're like, "Oh, he has unbreakable skin," and be like, "You know, I never thought about that being a super important and crucial part of having super strength is that you wouldn't break out of your skin every time you hit something."
Now, John Byrne in his Next Men series kind of covered stuff like that, where it's all the assumptions you go along with these fucking powers, because it's not just, it's something like, again, speed, super strength. Your body has to handle the ability to do that. Otherwise, it tears itself apart. Your ligaments, your fucking tendons, your skin, your bones have to be able to survive.
Like everything about you
through
would
a
have
fucking
super
wall.
strength, not just like extra strength muscles.
Yep.
That your entire body would have super strength.
There was a comic that talked about an Elseworlds Superman comic where they had a different group of clones that each had a power set of Supermans. One of them had super strength, and it showed like the after effects of like he had to take serious control whenever he would pick something up. Otherwise, he'd just fucking crush it. You know what I mean? So like that goes hand in hand with your body being able to take that sort of commitment.
That makes
Jacob Hale. Howdy, boys. Sorry for the late check-in. Was watching the end of the U.S.-Canada hockey game. More of the sports action, and we appreciate that you guys, after sports is done, hanging out with us.
Welcome to the chat, Jacob. Glad you're here, man.
It's it's like Superman sits there and goes and lifts up a vehicle, but then he has a hernia because that's how you get a hernia.
Yeah, he didn't do any super stretches.
Yep. He wasn't wearing a weight belt. He didn't properly prepare.
Super strength lifted with his back and fucked it all up.
Yep. Now great. Now your rotator cuff's fucked up. Congratulations. Reds. I think that's Indonesian.
What the hell does that mean?
For gentlemen, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
78 points. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Ni hao.
Well, Nigel Thornberry. One of Tim Curry's true masterpieces.
All right, so Jeff, go through the list. What have you done?
Being able to breathe underwater is a good one. I can't really fucking remember. Oh, the interdimensional travel is a good one. Super flight's a good one. Worst one, fire control or fire shooting or whatever.
Speed.
Super speed. And my number one worst one would be precognition. Never be surprised anymore. The same shit. It's just another day is another day. Literally to that. Nothing new happens for you ever. You know what's going to happen.
Be super depressing.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Oofed.
What was it Destiny? Was her shit precognition? Precog?
Like from the Brotherhood Destiny?
Yeah.
I don't know how her powers worked.
Yeah. I don't know. I never cared.
She just had that golden Jabberwocky mask.
Yeah, and then they put her out like, and now her action figure, like, she's super hot, where it's like she's a grandma. What are you guys doing? It's like the whole thing with, like, you know,
but they
Madam Web.
Jerk and Gaines said Black Cat was a grandma.
Oh, the Gamerverse did.
I was into that grandma.
Shots.
That grandma's got curves like the train tracks.
Gilf.
Total gilf.
Total gilf.
I know it's Black Cat, but she's looking like a silver fox. Hey-o.
Well, shit, headcanon go back into, you know, him lifting up a fucking building, and no one knows how construction worked when they were writing fucking comic books up, because that's not how foundations fucking work. Pick up some of the Builders 78.
Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder. Those Legion Builders tonight, some of those Templars, like those Crusaders.
Those
Pick
ones
them
you were
up
showing me?
So I could pose them with and do another video coming up starring the Legion Dungeon Builder.
Did you get something from 78 Points of Articulation?
I know, right? Pick something up from him.
Did you get?
I'm waiting. I need parts. Which at ZoloCon next week, I might be able to find some parts that I need. Mystique and Destiny's Child. All right, so Mikey, so where are you at then? So your worst were what?
I have number one worst.
Because you had Flight twice.
That's all I have left. Yeah.
Okay.
I had Flight by Bird Wings, Flight by Screaming, and then the good ones were Telekinesis, Power Manipulation, and Energy Manipulation. So the last one I have is my number one worst, and that is Shape-shifting. Fucking bullshit power. I get being able to shift, but your body only has so much mass. So you being able to change from a 130-pound girl into the Juggernaut and be able to do things the Juggernaut can do, fucking nonsense.
Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk, dude.
I know they're comic books. I know this is fake, but that's fucking stupid. I get you could expand your mass to look like the Juggernaut, but if somebody punched you, you're still only 130 pounds.
Does that mean that you hate Megatron?
I don't give a shit about Megatron. That's a Transformer.
Right, but he turns into a gun that's itty bitty.
Yeah. God, get rid of it.
Gone.
Get rid of it.
Trash.
Get rid of it.
Ravage, you're the size of a cassette tape. Fuck out of here.
Get out of here. No, those don't bother me. The shrinking thing is like Ant-Man. That doesn't bother me that much. It's the mass, the being able to shapeshift clothing.
Hal Jordan right here. The clothing is actually them. They're making clothes right themselves. They mimic clothes with that shapeshifting power.
Right. Nonsense.
Was Papa Kukovich of the same mind, or was shapeshifting?
Oh, he hates that more than I do. I'm surprised he's
so his list would be shapeshifting twice.
Yeah, his would have been all three shapeshifting.
Shapeshifting, period, and then shapeshifting into just animals. Stupid.
It's going to be shapeshifting, power of
Wolfsbane.
Yeah, no. Yeah, none of that shit.
The Wonder Twins.
Yeah, none of that shit. No fucking Thunderbird from the what was that? What fucking show was that? Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, when the X-Men were on it, and it's Firestar's like scorned lover, and they lock the X-Men inside the X-Mansion, and Thunderbird like turns into a fucking bear to knock down a door.
Vixen.
Hey, you guys have never seen that episode?
Didn't she actually?
Oh, that's a ridiculous one. I'm
no,
trying
I
to
don't
think
remember
of
that.
the guy's name.
Can't say I have.
I think you made that up.
The guy's name, the bad guy's name. He looks ridiculous.
I wonder too, 78. I would like to get a hold of Mystique and find out for myself. just because you can make a character doesn't mean you should make that character.
It's true.
This is very, very true, Tyler.
That's true.
I don't even know what are Morph's fucking powers.
He's morph. He can morph.
Does he mimic powers at all?
And it depends on who's riding him. Because sometimes, yeah, he can take on X powers, but on the other hand, no. In some cases.
Curse Crow in the chat here. Mystique is just a story tool, not an epic X-Man. How dare you? That ass on Mystique. I love Mystique. I really do.
Crow's not wrong.
Again, yeah, Mystique, bro. Just imagine. I am. And partly because of goddamn Hal's avatar that he upgraded to. Thank God for Hal.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is, did like the way Hero showed how shape-shifting would work for me. As far as like she would mentally make people see what she wanted to see, like a hot schoolgirl, which, yes, make me see that. Menjoza brings up X-Men Mimic. Tyler, Morph never took on powers in the nice cartoon, just utilized the physical advantage they had. Interesting.
What was he like in, Jeff, you probably do know, in Age of Apocalypse? Because most mutants in Age of Apocalypse had their powers turned to fucking
more like Plastic Man. Like he could shapeshift into like useful items and like he was very durable and things like that. Like he wasn't that great.
I don't even remember him in Age of Apocalypse.
He was in like 3 issues.
He had like a cape and he had like Captain America, like pirate boots. It was a very weird look they went for him.
Yeah, not a highlight.
Hell yeah, Crow, right here.
That's where he got the white head, like the X-Men 97 uses. That's Age of Apocalypse morph.
And I guess somebody decided that that's his natural form from there on out. And like, I was all about it at first, but I was like, no, that's fucking stupid. So, yeah.
All right, so we need to hit the chat here, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. So.
We gotta go. Now I know Rowdy had to leave, but guess what? She thinks shapeshifting is the most useful power. So
according to a poll of several people, that would be incorrect.
Do you have a retort to that, Mr. Kukovich?
I said what I said.
What I said stands on its own.
Gonna live on that mountain.
Do the Picard. Headcanon, good power, invulnerability. Bad power, the ability to make carbonated beverages go flat.
That's fucking diabolical.
God damn it.
I could find a use for that in everyday life, though.
Yeah, that asshole in the office who always has like a fucking Mountain Dew.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. There's just the one guy, he drinks Mountain Dew all the time. He's a useless dipshit, and I would just make his Mountain Dew flat every time he opened it.
Or he has like one of those seltzers, and he's always telling you how it's so much better than whatever the fuck you're drinking, and you're just like, is it?
Thankfully, I don't know anybody that does that. The people that drink seltzers do it quietly.
Yeah, and you only put it in booze.
Yeah, mine are respectful. They don't bring that shit up.
They don't.
And Joza, the worst power to go, mystery men only invisible when no one is looking. Of course, now I'm thinking about the weeping angels from Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible.
Love that one. Talib, what do you got, Talib? Invisibility sucks. And can be. Sue Storm Peak, Memoirs of Invisible Man blows. Man,
yeah,
I really like invisibility.
Like travesty that goes with the invisibility thing, like when it's permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that for sure. Sue can just be invisible. She's not.
That's kind of how I was thinking of the powers, like the good thing that went with the powers, and then like the bad things, like a caveat with the powers. That's where I was coming from a lot of my worst stuff.
And Joe's a good power. Molecular rearranging. That's pretty fucking good. Like, I didn't, and when my list, I was going with things that kind of stuck out of my head versus like commonly themed ones. But like gravity, magnetism, pretty fucking overpowered. Firestorm, his caveat was he again like kind of Gambit. He couldn't affect organic matter, right? I don't think the Molecule Man could either. I think it was always
I thought Molecule Man could like fucking rearrange any molecule. I thought that was like the
I
problem.
thought his was like true master of molecular shifting and.
Well, during Secret Wars,
shit.
he would have like taken people apart. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember him doing that to any superheroes at all.
I don't know.
Let's find out in the chat. Google that shit.
You tell us.
Now, Menjoza did not say. Mikey and I had a conversation about this one night. I think this is a cool ability. It is not a sexy ability.
No.
I put it on my honorable mentions.
For
I really like. Huh?
For good.
Yeah, it is
invention.
Number 4. I had it. Understand and design of tech. Like being able to look at something and reverse engineering. That is like invaluable.
That's it's in the game that Zach and I have played before, Mutants and Masterminds. It was like called gadgeteering or something like that, which is basically Forge's power. It's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like
I
gave the example of like Cable in the Deadpool movie.
Yep.
The way he has all those pieces laid out on the bed, and the computer is telling him how to rearrange it. That is Forge's mutant ability.
Yeah.
Is inventing and understanding mechanics and being able to design and understand how things work. I cannot imagine a more useful skill set to have in like real life. Like that would be pretty tops.
And we talked about it like in the comics, it wasn't sexy though, right?
It's not sexy at all.
On TV, again, Deadpool, that was the best version we saw with Cable using that. You have to mix that with another power set like telekinesis or something to be able to make that visually appealing to really make that character more attractive.
Yeah, if you had it, telekinesis, it would be like, Dr. Manhattan, like, putting together the watch or, building the palace on Mars or stuff like that. Like it would have to be something like that to be visually stimulating, and comics just don't have it.
Damn it, Blake. I should have picked Fireworks. Yeah, Jubilee sucks.
Jubilee was going to be on there, but Jubilee's power sucks because she's a super dumb mutant. It's plasma. You could use that, but you would have to know how to use that power for it to be worth a shit.
Erie had Boom Boom. I don't need Jubilee. Like, what are you doing?
True.
What is this bullshit? Get out of here with your little yellow trench coat, you useless goddamn X-Men.
It's true.
Second only to Gambit, the worst X-Men of all time. HGC. Not true. A cool, sneaky, underrated power in real life. Doug Ramsey's power. Yep. Now, communication, it was tongues, basically. Yep, understand any language, including computer code. I mean, yeah, it is a very useful power.
That would be very useful.
Justin Booth, X-ray vision would be mine, or for him. It will really come in handy with the ladies. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Headcanon, worst power, Dr. Midnight, the ability to see in the dark. God, really?
Oh, I don't think that's the worst.
Come on, man. It's like pitch black, dude.
How popular you would be with hunting. Like,
yeah.
Dang.
You don't need a flashlight anymore? Come on, Headcanon.
Also, I wanted to talk about this when you brought up the elasticity thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he Mr. Fantastic and not Dr. Fantastic? He has fucking degrees. He's super intelligent. Why did Stanley shaft him so hard on the title?
Dude, his superpower
has become Dr. Fantastic, only a Mr. Fantastic.
It's Bush League, man.
Maybe it was copyright. Maybe somebody actually had that. It was some porn star back there in the 60s had. He's like, well, shit, I can't use.
Credits short.
He could be a few credits short for his doctorate, and Sue's always on his ass about going back to school, and he's like, nah, I gotta solve cosmic theory.
Yeah,
so somebody already has
Ben's
that.
Always like, you could go back to school and you could get your doctorate. And he's like, shut up, Ben. I'm trying to crack this code here.
I'm trying to fucking cure you of your rock.
I'm trying to make you not rock, you asshole.
His other superpower wasn't branding, so
he couldn't go back to school because Sue was always using his abilities.
He was a creative. He didn't have a good head for business, obviously. And Joe's Lionel and Madison Jeffries from Alpha Flight. I don't remember them.
Who the fuck are they?
Don't know. They had great power sets.
Next.
They're Canadian. Fuck
was
Canada.
that the
Sorry, Canada.
Oh,
Look how sorry I am.
he's really sorry. Piece of shit.
And we have a bunch of Canadians too. Sucky
anymore,
Power. The Wonder Twin that turns into water has me carrying in a bucket. Hey, you could be ice too.
Yeah, that.
Form an ice bucket.
I mean, wouldn't you turn into the bucket too? So technically, I don't fuck those characters.
I don't know.
Just two characters.
Jan and was it
Jace?
Jason Jan? I can't fucking remember.
Kirby.
Black Bolt has the worst power. Screaming.
Talking.
Just, couldn't mumble in his sleep, nothing. He'd wipe out a civilization.
That's one of the coolest thing about that Big Inhumans comic, where like they talk about everything he has to do before he goes to sleep, where he has to meditate, clear his mind, and make sure he's not going to fucking say a word.
I'm going to skip around in this because, yes, Kevzilla, I'm assuming that'd be really fucking good because that shit is fucking overpowered. But Headcanon brings up a hot one for Mikey. That was surprised this wasn't on the list.
Luck's a
really power.
I like Luck.
It's a stupid power, but it's obviously super useful. I mean, Domino and Longshot both have luck power, and they use it pretty fucking well. But it's stupid.
Longshot's only got 4 fingers. Fuck that guy.
He does. He does.
Not that lucky.
HGC, my fave, worst X-Men power, Stacy X. Get people all randy with her pheromone powers. That is a good and bad one. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
one.
should have called her Blue Ball.
Not gold balls, Not
gold balls.
Blue balls, obviously. Headcanon, Resurrection Man, he dies and then comes back to life with a new superpower. That sounds cool. But not the dying part sucks, but hey,
What happens if you come back with the superpower of invulnerability and then you're no longer Resurrection Man?
Well, the invulnerability doesn't mean you can't drown, right?
I was gonna say suffocation would still work, right? That's why I was always surprised nobody tried that with Wolverine.
They did. Tiger Shark, when he fought Tiger Shark, they brought that up. When he was encased in a block of adamantium, they're like, he's dead.
Oh yeah, that's true. The whole death of Wolverine thing, I guess that did.
Yep, right. We're still going.
Took a while.
Finally read that, by the way.
Rogue.
Oh, that's a terrible combo. Mystique and
Rogue. If you have the power to interfere with radio and TV signals, I was reading for some. I was like, man, I need some worse powers, like the whole belly lint one. And there was a guy that his ability was like he just could pick up radio signals. He couldn't interfere with them. He just picked them up.
That was that was a DC hero, wasn't it? What the fuck was his name?
Probably.
Yeah, and he was featured in one of the Crisis books, or like the teams pulled him in so that he could fucking be the radio, and like it was so much stress that he died and became pure energy.
And Joe, is Plastic Man's powers not one of the most powerful? No, it's not. He sucks.
I disagree, but that's neither here nor there.
If you could interfere with radio and TV signals, your power would be greater than that. That's one of those things you would only be limited by what you could do.
Right.
Because at a certain level, Magneto would only be able to interfere with TV and radio signals until he realized that it's magnetic fields that he can control.
Yeah.
Everything has that.
Plus, you can make your own radio station.
You
and
could.
Yes, mind control, telepathy, mind control. I guess mind control is different than telepathy. I kind of lump that in.
It's just reading people's brains. Yeah.
But yeah, mind control 100% real powerful.
Telepathy with the ability to control, great. Telepathy without the ability to control,
absolute nightmare.
Nightmare.
Absolute nightmare.
Density manipulation.
Yeah.
Vision. And I mean, Kitty, right? She just couldn't affect hers to go like the vision route and make herself dense.
Yeah.
And yes, phasing people into shit would murder them.
If you let go of them.
Depends on who writes them. right?
Right. I'm pretty sure Martian Manhunter's done that before too. Like, fuck you.
He 100% has. Yeah.
Time Sliders, Bishop and Cable. Yeah, love me some Bishop and Cable. Best row for a YouTube podcaster. Memory
would be pretty incredible.
Yeah. And nice seeing you in chat, Jeff Morris. Good seeing you.
Hey,
I'm
Mo.
glad. I always like seeing new people come in to the stream.
What up, Mo?
We have been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Doing it.
I think we're good.
I think we settled it. Yep.
I think.
You have any honorable mentions you didn't get to?
Nope.
Man,
good power, the power cosmic, like what the Silver Surfer did,
which is almost again a suite of powers,
right? Exactly.
Matter of
which includes energy manipulation.
Yep.
And flight via a surfboard.
Energy and matter.
It's harder to get cooler than flight by surfboard.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flight by surfboard's fine.
But what if it was your only power?
Yeah, that's fine. Totally fine.
It's like me with Elastigirl. If it's flight and it's a surfboard, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it could be terrible, but as long as there's like a good thing about it,
Yeah.
Sure.
Like skateboard. If you feel like skateboard, that's stupid. It has wheels. That's dumb.
You're gonna look like a total jackass if you're flying around on a fucking skateboard. Don't even.
That's a land vehicle, sir. What are you doing?
It has fucking wheels. Why would you fly around on it?
What about Aladdin's carpet?
That's dumb. It's not a rigid object.
Yeah, that's
just asinine.
I'm sorry. The first thing the thing's going to do is go whoop and flip it. Yeah,
you're off.
So dumb.
You're off. And the carpet's the thing that can fly. Aladdin can't do shit. He's a little thief, little punk ass.
And this one time we talked about, that's
again,
Captain America. I love me super soldier serums. I mean, ad nauseum.
But that's not a.
That's just fucking advanced steroids. That's all it is.
Yeah. So that's why that was not on the list. Even though, I'm a sucker for all the super soldier programs, whether it's a serum or cybernetics like Deathlock.
True.
I love me some super soldiers.
So one of the last my number 5 on my best powers was access of all electromagnetic spectrum, binary, her powers.
Wow,
that would be fucking metal. That's heat. That's magnetism. Like that is some crazy spectrum of power, and crazy powerful. Jesus, Murphy.
Oh. Yeah, chat covered a bunch of mine. So yeah, I mean, and I talked about it throughout, so I'm good. Jeff, what'd you have for any honorable mentions, worst or best?
Growing and shrinking was one of them.
Good or bad?
Yeah, it could go either way. I don't want to get into too much of the specifics. That's why I didn't put it down on the main 3.
Because you couldn't decide which way you wanted to go with it.
Well, I mean, like it has both good and bad qualities, and
We're so fucking crazy.
So fucking crazy. And then honorable mention number 4, or worst number 4, honorable mention number 1. Converting sound to light. Dazzler, fuck all the way off. I tell you what, when the fucking Bee Gees need a fucking road manager, we'll call you. Get the fuck out of here.
But you're absorbing the sound
and fuck all the way off.
I mean, to me, it's like the day that music died. Like she just takes that sound and it's gone.
Next.
Yeah. So I'm with you. I think Dazzler sucks. I'm with you.
Just terrible.
Let's do some plugging. How about we do that? I fucking don't think I have got anything coming up other than what I mentioned towards the beginning of the show. My rumbling and ranting on Monday. Blake Tarpley is going to join me. This guy, right?
Oh, Blake Tarpley.
which I believe is going to be his first YouTube premiere.
Cool.
Oh,
We're going to be talking about fitness. We're going to be talking about dieting. We're going to talk about collecting. So,
tarps off, boys. Show
We're-
off the goods. See what you
we're
got.
gonna have some fun. Other than that, man, I can't think of anything else I've got popping off. So, check out. I'll shout other people out. Legend Series. He did a great interview with Laser Pants. Go check that out. Then he was also on 3POA last Wednesday. Show those guys some love. And then, per usual, Mega Powers, man. Shout out to Jerk and Gaines, Skelly and Tim. So,
all y'all.
That's me. Jeff, what you got?
So tomorrow we're going to be doing some same time stuff with Shane at 5 Central, 6 Eastern. Saturday I might go live for a little bit and just talk about some things and go over some Lego shit. I don't know yet. Still deciding it. Don't forget Legend Series had to change his Sunday nights to Friday nights, so he'll be going live Friday night after everything.
Oh, yeah.
So keep that in mind, everybody, for the pre-roll.
And is that happening this Friday?
Yes. Yeesh.
Tuesday we open mic with Abby next week. Tune into that. I'm showing up there quite a bit. And that's about it as far as I know.
I might know something that Mikey's got brewing. Mikey, what you got?
I will be doing JMK Custom Works live on Wednesday, 6:30 Central. I'll be working on some painting and some customizing while Zach reads your chats, your questions, suggestions. We had a pretty good time. Kind of Zach's idea to do something like that, and he offered to MC the event so I could just paint, and we tried it out, and I think it went really well. Had a good turnout. You guys were super chatty. I mean, there wasn't any dead air from you guys.
Lots of they were keeping me goddamn busy. That was
I
goddamn sure.
Really appreciate you guys showing up and contributing. Yeah, we had a good time, so I think we're gonna keep that going. Yeah, I don't know who's on Monday, but we'll be watching Mega Powers regardless.
That is going to happen. Actually, I like today how there wasn't an actual screen, like all the question marks and the shit. He didn't actually get the asset done until later on in the afternoon. Boom. We'll get that posted up. I'd always take it for granted that people have all these links. Oh, you know what? I will shout this out because I couldn't make it in time. Maximilian Tucker, he went live. Yeah, I think it was his very first live that he had today.
He live tonight? He was live tonight?
He was I think it was today.
No, it was at 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm gonna shout him out real quick.
I need to go find it.
So bear with me, chat. I know I got him under subscriptions.
Subscription.
Let's show Maximilian some love here. Ha! Here we go. Boom. Check out this guy.
Let's check this out, yeah.
And I saved it for watch later, so I will probably be watching that either tonight or I will be watching. Maybe Saturday. Things are a little crazy.
I'm subscribed, you son of a gun.
Boom. And then
suck it, Trebek.
Like, share, and subscribe. This show, pretty please, with diabetes on top. We would appreciate that. Next week we're going to Jeff's channel, right?
Yep.
Idea for a topic yet, or?
Yep.
The workshop. Oh, what you got?
Favorite third-party toy.
Favorite third-party toy?
NECA, things like that. Yep.
Yeah, we talked about that. That was on the list. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cool.
So there you go. We'll be on Jeff's show. We'll probably get that all done. Probably Sunday, I'll have everything made up for that link. We'll post that out for all the socials Sunday. Right on, Max. And that's all I got, people. So let us wave goodbye, say see ya, so long, farewell, bye.
Game over, man. It's game over. Eat my short.
Go fuck yourself. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Flush that turd down the drain. Avenge me! Avenge me!
Thank you. Thank you.